I know that hurt your heart to see him succeed or something.
Oh no, I don't really. LeBron in his old stages, man. I don't gotta hate on him like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I wish that nigga the best.
Uh, no, you don't, nigga.
Not really. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna get his accolades and shit. I respect it. You know.
You know, I didn't. I used to always say that Jordan was the greatest player, right? Because there was really no way for me to measure it being LeBron being the greatest, right? But I
Mhm.
might have to say LeBron is the greatest, bro. After what I'm saying, nah, that's what people always they try to hit you with that soft
Yeah.
sell. You know, I always thought, and then
I I ask people this because I feel like there's wrong answer to who the GOAT is, but there's not really a right answer. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's only really realistically three people you can say that
Yeah.
I'd be cool with.
But I feel like I ask people this. Kareem wasn't the GOAT when he was a scoring champ to y'all. So why can LeBron beat it? Like why does that submit him as the GOAT to y'all?
Well, Kareem is actually one of the three people that I think if you
Oh yeah,
say them, I'm
Kareem.
be like, but well, I guess when you look at everything from the scoring, the passing, the assists, the assists, the scoring, the passing, the rebounds, the blocks, steals, everything. Like LeBron is going to dominate every person once you put every single stat together. Like if you
Yeah.
talk about Kareem, you ain't finna get the assist with him. Like you're gonna get it with LeBron. You talk about Jordan, same thing. Kobe, well, every single stat that. So, but it's like, I guess when you look at it in total, I can see
And
why
that
somebody.
and that's where it goes into like I said this before too. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, some of these players shooting threes now, immediate benching. You know what I'm saying? Some of these centers that's ignoring the point guard and you know facilitating the ball or whatever, like, hey, timeout. Fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Not to say I think Kareem could have been fucking Penny Hardaway, nothing like that, but the style of play is different. So to me, I can't like penalize a 1970s, 80s center for his assist count. And I know it's not specific to that, but in some of
Well,
these
I mean,
conversations, it's
look
just
at
like
somebody.
you say, you got a great people play who was in front of them. People play the style of basketball they could play, and I do feel like for the type of player LeBron is, he's the greatest at that.
Icky. Nah. I mean, you look at somebody like Wilt, who, as much as we think a lot of his stats fake, like he was an assist guy too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he
so it
could,
really wasn't a position thing ever, really. I think if you was just so great at it, then you could lead the league in assists like Kareem, not Kareem, like Wilt did at one point. But LeBron is, yeah, the only player in history where he dominated every single stat
mhm.
category. And then you look at the shooting, like him on the all-time three-point list. You know, it's
Mhm.
very easy to make a argument that he the greatest, but
Yeah, yeah. No,
I
it's not
still
like,
got Jordan though.
and that the GOAT argument thing. Man, Stephen A. said one time, he said, "Man, you tell people LeBron ain't the GOAT, and they act like you saying he trash." And I feel like that's what anyone for the most part. Like somebody got to be number two and three, and I don't, I don't think like Brady, like Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player than me ever. Tom Brady, the greatest football player than me ever. I don't think they can be dethroned. I think Mahomes is on the way to possibly becoming a GOAT.
Oh, can't be dethroned. Yeah, I say
Yeah,
with football, it's much easier to dethrone the GOAT though.
yeah.
You know, Jordan set like an impossible standard almost. Because like first off, it was not that much. It wasn't much parity in the league when he was in there. So it's like now you're not going 6-0 in no fucking finals. Like it's just too much talent and too much changing in the league for that to happen ever again. So
I mean, one thing too, and this is like this is my little personal conspiracy theory, Shafro. But like, uh, I feel like
Tengo el gato das pantalones.
free promo. Well, but I feel like there is to nowadays PC GOAT thing being pushed in a sense. And I
BC.
say that, yeah, I say that to say not like I'm not gonna make LeBron James like the media's favorite at all, because that's not what he is. Like LeBron has definitely been controversial, shit like that. But I feel like, hold up. So yeah, well, I feel like Michael Jordan is recognized the GOAT, but he's an asshole in terms of how he is to fans and whatever, to former players.
A chameleon now.
Chameleon
Most
there,
importantly,
taking pictures with no niggas. You know what I'm saying? Chameleon there. The reception around him is like Paul Pierce talks down on LeBron, and we like bitch ass nigga, shut the fuck up, hating ass nigga. Isaiah Thomas talks about Michael Jordan. We like, yeah, get his ass. And you could say, well, one is clearly not on par with the other when you turn. You know, Paul Pierce falls way further down the line of small forwards, Isaiah Thomas, but they're both clearly bitter guys, regardless if they beat him or whatever. But we treat them, the reception to it is different. I feel like there has been a push to make those guys that you don't look at and say, okay, they're like a model citizen. There's the push to get them out of here. And I'm gonna take an example back to football. Joe Montana is like Michael Jordan in a sense, except he wasn't just like a winner with average stats. Or I mean, he was a winner with average stats towards Michael Jordan, blew it out the water. But Joe Montana was 4 for 4 Super Bowls, undefeated, won a Super Bowl before Jerry Rice got there. A lot of people don't remember that shit. So he was him before you can't even throw that on him, right? Tom Brady had 5 Super Bowls, and people were still like, oh, Joe Montana the GOAT. Why? Because other than just being mean to Steve Young and like, you know, a little cocky, there's no drunk hangover Joe Montana games. There's no stories of him being assholes to little kids and nothing like that. But on the flip side, let a dude be 3 years in the league, get a couple all pros on defense, they're gonna say he better than LT. Why? Because LT's Wikipedia got that section on it. And it's kind of like that in basketball. Like LeBron James is the greatest role model in sports. And I will not discredit. I feel like he is the most, you can argue LeBron James the most valuable player in the history of the NBA. Kyrie's quote last night was dope, but it's true. They basically, in a way, gave this kid the key to the NBA at age 18, and 20 years later, Rich Paul, Clutch Sports, you know what I'm saying? So much going on. So I do feel like there is I'm not going to say, oh, the media is just making this happen, but all his friends work at ESPN. You look at a show, and it's 3 niggas close to LeBron.
Oh, his haters work at ESPN too.
Huh?
Oh, his haters work at ESPN too. Nah, I say all his haters work at Fox. Yeah, most of them at Fox.
But that's the thing too. Like, and people gotta keep it real. There is a shameless LeBron stan working for networks everywhere, and you got a hater too. But we treat them haters like weirdos. Skip Bayless is treated like a weirdo. If there's not really too many other like you got like Bill Simmons probably or whatever, but it's guys with an agenda. They from a hometown that used to get spanked by LeBron team in the playoffs or the finals or whatever, but they're treated a certain way. But again, anytime a Bill Laimbeer or Isaiah Thomas or whoever else, Larry Bird comes out and gives a compliment to it seems like he's putting LeBron over Mike, it's like, see, even they know. But if somebody nowadays or anybody else like wants to put down LeBron and say Mike is better, it's like, oh, this nigga, hey, niggas don't want to let go of the past, X, Y, Z. And I feel like, man,
Jordan put a lot of this on himself too, though.
Huh?
Like Jordan put a lot of this on himself. He didn't have people like on his side. Like he was
asshole.
Like you look at it like when LeBron came, he never gave LeBron his respect or showed love to LeBron for obvious reasons. Like this nigga is the closest to, I was gonna say topping you, which is gonna be crazy, but
What an
yeah,
accusation. We know the nigga a gambler.
to be greater than you.
Yeah.
Whereas he'll show people like Kobe love at
Yeah.
all the time, or even like Russell Westbrook or shit like that.
Yeah.
But Michael Jordan wasn't his best PR person. Like he did
Yeah.
a lot of
Exactly.
ridiculous shit. Basketball in itself. I mean, I also hate the inconsistencies of the differences of like, because how you carry yourself too, like things that Jordan would do would be passion, things LeBron would do the same, and it would be, emotional or shit like that. So it's how you carry yourself. LeBron fucked up sometimes too,
Yeah.
but I'd say,
I,
yeah.
I jokingly say LeBron can't be the GOAT because he don't got no bad teammate stories. Like
It is funny because
LeBron,
we see, and that's the problem. Like LeBron is not really a throw people under the bus. Like the biggest misconception is LeBron throws people under the bus. Like people act like he's publicly thrown coaches under the bus and players. He's never came out and been like, man, this team ass.
yeah,
Like it may be a report that he wanted to upgrade the team, but it's never
yeah,
came out that he was like, let's get this specific
yeah.
person out of here.
He never was
Whereas
like,
like
I didn't draw up that play. That was Mike Brown. No, that's true. And that goes back to
it's a
I,
detriment
I
to the
was
team.
I was telling the homie Mike, SGA better than Zach Levine, by the way. I was telling the homie Mike, you know, that's another when you talk about how people recognize the GOAT, another benefit. I don't even want to say benefit, but a noteworthy point is that yeah, look, Mike didn't make friends with everybody. Like there's like five guys that genuinely don't like LeBron, and they're like, where are they now type niggas. Deshaun Stevenson, Enos Cantor. He has some, like, he bumped heads with Valanciunas before, but it's not like there are
About to be
there's
Cameron
nobody with a
Payne.
gold jacket that you look at, or well, orange jacket in the NBA Hall of Fame, but there's nobody you look at and say, you know what, like him and LeBron couldn't be in the same room together. It's always been on the court. Towards Michael Jordan, like he made it clear, like he even in his homies, he was an asshole to him in some capacity in practice. It could have been, playful. You seen him at the top 75 ceremony. We could lace it up right now. Like, yeah, it's playful banter or whatever, but he's
It's
serious at the
unnecessary
same
too.
time. Yeah.
Like I hate the idea of be like, yeah, you can never make friends in this league. Nigga, this ain't war.
Yeah,
Like
nah.
you're not going out to kill. You're playing a child's game for
Right.
millions of dollars. Like, stop it, bro.
It's like battle rap. It's like, yeah, this is war. Y'all are saying violent poetry, my nigga.
So this,
And
yeah,
then you
I
perform
fucking
it. It's damn near ballet when you really break it down.
hey man. Surf the GOAT. Speaking of GOAT, all got like all right. Basketball we seen being the GOAT is attainable. Football might be the easiest to replace a GOAT, maybe. And there's so many goats you can throw out. Like I think Deion Sanders is the greatest football player, but
You could see Deion
uh,
Sanders got an argument for being the greatest individual. And so, like, another thing with football, it's crazy how this is a whole individual clip by itself without Sealy, which, but
obvious.
but like with football, you one side of the ball. Like with Patrick Mahomes, if Patrick Mahomes wins his second Super Bowl, hopefully, um, if he wins his second Super Bowl, he's won two Super Bowls and he's never had a top defense. That got to give him a lot of points when the guy we call the GOAT was coached by the greatest defensive mind in the history of football.
One of the great, and like also that, and his receiving core keep getting depleted every fucking year.
Yeah.
And it's hurts. But like the thing what made Deion Sanders the GOAT is that he played all three sides of the ball. Like he was one of the greatest defensive players, one of the greatest special teams players,
And those
and a
glimpses of him
solid.
on offense was like, hey, this motherfucker would be 1,000-yard receiver. So
yeah, you could. So it's like no one has ever been able to do that, and that's what got to make him the GOAT.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's
and
obviously
like for defense, like Lawrence Taylor was a bad motherfucker. Like that's something that, regardless of
It's
the
just
extra shit,
Dr. O'Hara.
you got like for him to get the sack totals he got in the era where they was passing maybe 25 times a game or something. So it's now one of the easiest betting props is passing attempts, you know what I'm saying? But like he had like 11 picks in his career because he was rushing the passer most of the time. That's Lawrence Taylor was amazing, but this nigga shit still trying to
Let's
connect.
also talk about Karl Malone too.
Never heard of him.
Since we have it. I'm surprised the NBA ain't washed Karl Malone out like they did, like WWE did Chris Benoit.
I wonder, well, because he's an outspoken ass dude. Like Karl Malone gonna get on some podcasts, he gonna get on some shows and start. He seemed like a
spilling some
whistleblower.
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He's like a Hall of Fame version of Kwame Brown or something.
Yeah. I can see him. Well, me and Charles Barkley was at an All-Star game, and I see him. Chick told him she was 15. He made a joke about it. Like, shit.
Now, yeah, that's an interesting shirt.
Did you throw up neighborhood?
Huh?
What was the hand signal thing you did?
I just say you're. I mean, submitted it.
It looked like when somebody get pressed and they trying to be cool. Who you is, nigga? Oh, sorry.
Like how your hand signature got low tone. Like speak up with your hands, nigga.
You sure say finesse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the nigga did for you because he sold that to you for $36, bro. That's sad, man. You ain't even get the joke.
Well, fuck you, just I mean, regardless. Yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure my mic good.
Goes. What about Wayne Gretzky?
He ain't as good as Gordie Howe.
Bro, first off, everything like I read about Wayne Gretzky, like everybody know he's the consensus GOAT and probably never ever gonna be passed ever. And that shit is like crazy thinking about every other sport where it's debate, where it's just like everybody in this single sport don't debate it.
Yeah, like, the nigga nickname, the cracker nickname is the Great One. Like,
it's not. And it wasn't so far back in time. Yeah. It's like, so that's crazy. Silly 40.
Yeah. So, Well, we all here. Welcome to Over the Hill, episode 17. What's up, niggas?
Yeah.
Hello. I think I'm gonna make that my thing.
Normal salutations.
Yeah, hello. People don't say hello no more.
No, they really don't.
Sometimes they hey, what's up? How you doing? The Negroes be changed it up a bit.
When y'all see like old black men in the street and they like, are you a like what's
down or up?
Yeah, what's the head nod? What's the head nod protocol?
Go up.
Oh, true.
It varies. I think it varies.
Some old black men are either, you know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying, I respect their day, you know what I'm saying?
I think the downward bow is more respectful and the upward is more recognizing that you that the
upward is peers. You know what I'm saying? I see another black dude or black person who's my age group. Hey, what's up, man? But like old black man, how you doing, Chief? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
Boss
man. Time I see silly, man.
Might give him the point. Yeah, man. CEO.
Yeah,
being great. King.
Now you
I ain't calling that nigga king.
Nah, you cool. You gotta be smooth enough, like if you like in a mall or some shit, or you walking by a store and old head out front, if you don't break stride and you do the head nod and the point at the angle towards you could tell they feel like they know you or something. That's an honorable exchange right there.
I ain't never do the point though.
You dunk on them or something, NBA. I don't know.
The point to acknowledging to me, I ain't gonna do the point.
It's too respectful.
Yeah,
it's just like that could turn to a conversation too.
Yeah.
Like that's good.
Oh yeah, I don't do small talk.
Yeah, nah. You gotta keep it a little slick. I'm trying to get like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. And then I'm gone, man. Don't ask me about the weather. Y'all hot out there, ain't it? Well, man, if you don't get the fuck.
Shut up, nigga. I'm fat, nigga. It's always fat. You know, it's always hot.
It's always fat.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Should do something crazy.
What was I gonna say? Can't remember. What y'all niggas up to? How y'all feeling, man?
So y'all ever heard of Afterpay?
Amazing. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! You got on the
After
way.
Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm.
I would
Oh,
buy, I
it's
would buy a
work.
house with Klarna.
Let me tell you
God,
something.
work.
Niggas be too uppity about some of these. Bruh, you mean I could 4 payments of $25 for these shoes? Yeah,
That's
let me do
it?
that. Let me
No
do that.
interest.
Got me.
No interest.
That is crazy.
Yeah, let me.
Also, like me and Jordan talked about this. We don't use it for how it's supposed to be used.
Nah.
Like we don't use it for expensive shit. We buy something that's $60 and only
Yep.
got to pay like the
Yep.
Yo,
the
to
15.
4 easy payments of $792.
Exactly.
I get it.
$792 deducted from the account, $2,300 still available in checking type shit. Like,
all right, man. Jeez.
my fault, nigga. Sorry.
Fuck your bicep up flexing on us like that.
Well, I'll edit that back and put a lower amount for peasants
please.
like you. You know what I'm saying?
We catering to a demographic.
Sorry, my fault. I'm gonna actually we gonna re-record that 3 times with 3 different amounts so that you know what I'm saying.
Competitor with the region.
Nobody. Yeah. We gonna do a Chicago upload.
For the North Korean VPNs, we use potatoes and potato sacks.
But nah, I use Afterpay like I wear size 13 in shoes, so like not every one feels the same. So like I might have to order it and see like, oh, I'll send it back, because if I gotta wait for $130 to come back to my account after I return it, that's gonna annoy me. But I don't got a problem waiting for that $35 to come back to my account.
Nah, forget it. I'm waiting for the shit to come back to my account right now. And I don't know about much. I think it's like $59 or something like that. Because I got my damn package stolen twice. Same place.
Huh? No, stolen mean you wasn't there. They robbed you, bro. They took your Wally moccasins, man.
It was the same. It was a package from Macy's. I ordered the same shit 2 times, and they stole that shit 2 times. But every other package, that shit is just.
Nigga bought the polo shirt, and then they robbed him again for the sweater. They said, "Nah, nigga, let us know when you get the boat shoes. We gonna get this whole fit together."
What is you at Macy's? What is you on the Macy's website snatching up? You a sick niggas.
Yeah, college degree having ass. Shopping choice, motherfucker.
The nigga with the upside down finesse. Tell me exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
Relax.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I bought this from a black-owned business. I don't remember where I got this. I'm a big mom.
You probably got a white girl though.
You definitely got a white girl.
Can you use the support black businesses hashtag if you don't got all like fully black kids?
Yeah. You can't use Black Lives Matter.
Nothing.
None of that.
You can't even speak out against racism.
Like I don't trust the white people who got
none of your business.
Shit. No.
What'd you say, please?
I don't trust the white people that be having that shit in their bio anyway. Because I always think about it like this: like if slavery somehow came back, do you really think that they would be on your?
My nigga, they not even voting in favor of
they just doing this because it's easy now to be pro-black.
Yeah.
It's far easier.
So BLM in the bio, stand with victim name hashtag, all that shit is the thoughts and prayers. You know what I'm saying? It's just the simplest way for you to pretend that you acted. These motherfuckers don't care.
It's the new pandering, son. They don't like black people got the smallest threshold for support. All you gotta do is a hashtag and the cookout. Fucking idiots.
Yeah. When it comes to having dignity and standing for your race, like black people are, I hate to say it, we are like the 4 for 4 and give some pussy up of the races. Like, like you can take black folks to a cheap little restaurant and roll up a blunt and get the draws.
Black people pull their panties to the side at the slightest bit.
Yeah.
Like all you got to do is dance
during the turn your phone off preview at the movie theater.
I gotta start disrespecting black people, bro.
Fuck them niggas. No, for real, man. You see, I got this Marvin Gaye "What's Going On" ass fit on.
The whole. I was gonna use that later on, but you already said it.
Yeah,
So whatever.
man, I was hooking up my camera. I said, man, they gonna fry me. I gotta say
Mhm.
something first.
Stepped in front of it. It's cool.
Damn, we almost had a good little topic there, but it might have got too funny. I don't know. Do y'all want to talk about black people's dignity when it comes to this?
You know, Fly dating that white girl, so you got to tread lightly.
You
Yeah,
talking
I
about
say
dirty areas?
I'm definitely blacker than both of y'all. I've done a lot of stuff for the why your face just look like that. For
because
the
you know,
for the
Oh, you talking about how
Negro.
you be selling switches to middle schoolers, nigga?
you're like, oh, I've called the police on the drug dealers outside my building more times than I can count, and it really helps the community.
Yeah. He helped rehabilitate 48 black men in the last
And y'all
years.
find this a problem.
Hey, Fly,
What
is
up?
that why you got that Secret Service earpiece? What is that?
Oh, it's my headphones because
Oh, he a double
my
agent.
microphone on the laptop got messed up. I mean, not microphone, speaker.
Sissy.
So basically, you
I
work
just
from home
completely
call
shut
center
down
agent.
whatever sale he had planned.
Yeah, because yeah, my joke not gonna hit now, man. You got it.
Explanation.
Is that the Velcro clip that Michi offered the pawn shop? The laptop cover.
Shout out all the people who can't afford some. There you go.
Man. Shout out to all my broke niggas.
Let's how about we talk about that? What's the brokest y'all ever been before we go into the topic?
Brokest I ever been.
I split a double cheeseburger.
Crazy.
Sick.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, we definitely split a double cheeseburger.
That's wild. So is that a single cheeseburger at that point?
That was like 17. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Well,
I don't know how broke
I
I
would
ever
have
been.
been. I mean, we had paid all the bills and stuff, so I mean,
It was see, and that's the kind of broke there's no shame in. I always say if the bills paid, if you went broke paying the bills, filling the fridge or whatever, cool. But like there's a certain kind of broke, that damn bitch, you live like this, bro.
Yeah, like every night. Yeah, we definitely had bread between checks. The bills was paid. Everything was on, but we was starving. Like when the lights was on, but you starving, it's like, we could have got them cut off. I eat in the dark.
Sometimes you can just sacrifice one bill.
I never did the buy shit and then dispute it kind of thing. I was never that broke, but I did take the minimum out of a savings account to keep it active. I had to sit there. You had to keep like $25 in the savings account, and I had to take that 25 out.
Yo, I didn't know they shut down your savings account if you do too many transfers in a certain amount of time. They definitely was like, yo, come up to the bank.
Yeah. I know what kind of nigga you is. You would put money in your savings to feel like you was trying to be better.
I get paid,
and then you was like,
when I'm counting the bread, like when I'm counting how much money, the savings account definitely added into the amount.
Nigga say, yeah, let me start this saving thing. I put 200 in there, but I need to spend $100 on weed.
That's a fact.
Saving is far too accessible for me. Like even if I put money in there, I still This is just a fancy checking account. If we being real, I'm gonna take it out.
It's an uppity checking account. But what you got to do really, and I still got to work on is one, have two different banks and not really have access to it. I used to work with somebody who's a banker now, ironically, who was younger. And she was like, I got a checking account with no debit card. And I was like,
that's smart.
That. She was like, because I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to wait to have money wired and shit. She was like, so I just got to be more disciplined,
I'm not doing that, but yeah.
I think that becomes, because if you get like an emergency middle of the night, you can't really do nothing.
Nigga say he got loud for the low Martin Luther King holiday prices. You like, man, I can't be waiting to transfer.
I don't even. I gotta wait till PNC open. I need 2 forms of ID.
The first one expired.
You ain't got one form of ID, so now you're gonna get 2 forms of ID.
Sometimes they don't look. Yo, I'm still me. Like, what the fuck do the expiration date gotta do?
You got your father license. He don't look like you. Same
Your
name.
father license and ARAB ID. And you, here we
I
go.
want to say I used my brother ID one time. No. I used Spade shit one time. Cause if you racist, me and Spades look alike. We don't. But like when I had
You could get
dreads,
arrested for a crime he did, kind of resemblance.
yeah. If the cop is racist, I definitely fit the description.
Well, you always fit the description.
Oh, sissy.
Say less. Sports. I ain't never been broke, so I ain't got to talk about my story. Next.
You broke right now.
Moderator. This nigga fucking microphone. I'm gonna beat the fuck out this nigga one day. I swear to God. This shit is get shut the fuck. You not saying nothing.
He talking like he's saying
Like
something.
like
I think he be fucking with us sometimes.
You know what funny? What's funny? I just hit the mute button right here when I sat it on the thing. Anyway,
nigga was gripping the mic too hard. He said,
wow.
Oh,
You got a nigga whispering in your ear, and Sealy got them same pantyhose out that bin in the background. So
hey, I call that shit a different clothing item
every time. But it be the same thing every time. Oddly enough, get that shit together, B.
It's the clearest we ever seen it though. Pause.
Well, Good say this is the cleanest you have ever been. Goods is really not.
She let me back in. I just picked the toad up, man. Yeah, man.
Tip on up.
Sports, man. So the Eagles and the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Eagles game was pretty much a blowout from like the first quarter. Not really a surprise to a lot of people that they made it. They're actually the favorite by 2 points. The Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl after as Nick Wright calls it, the Arrowhead Invitational. But there was controversy at the end. I can't remember the player's last name. He had the last name of a guy who might not be on the team next year.
Yeah, it was some like old or something. Yeah. It was something with more letters than it should have had.
His parents ain't here. They don't speak the language. It was real awkward for him in the stands, probably when white fans was calling him in words. But anyway, pushed Patrick Mahomes out of bounds the last second. In football, them late hit penalties is, I get so mad at defenders because there's no reason for it. Like, you can let up speed, you know when they're going out of bounds. You can reach to tap them. You see DBs all the time, see a dude get a catch or whatever. Yeah. But it's controversy, but Chiefs was gonna win anyway. But in the NBA, it was a little more controversy because LeBron. Did y'all watch that Celtics game with the Lakers live, or y'all seen the highlights?
I seen it live. Devastated.
I saw it live. So the degenerate gambler that I am, I had a Tatum going over 30.5 points. He ended up with 30. So I was mad because I was like, oh, we going overtime. He's gonna get these points. He didn't. But LeBron drove to the rack. Yeah. LeBron drove to the rack, went for a layup. Jason Tatum smacked his wrist. No call. Wow. Went to overtime. LeBron threw very meme gift-worthy tantrum.
Yeah, it was real nasty.
It said like he threw the kind of tantrum the nigga with no father or male role model throw at a barbecue.
Well, that nigga is a nigga with no father or male role model. So there you go, nigga.
It just wasn't. It wasn't a bar. It was actually the opposite of a barbecue. It was in Boston. So whatever.
You know, think about those type of tantrums like on the basketball court. Like those tantrums come like when you playing 2K and some fucked up shit happen. You can throw the controller in rage, and that's a bit cathartic. But like with basketball, you don't got shit to throw.
Yeah,
like you just words you don't know.
Well, basketball, you don't got shit to throw or punch or nothing because you in the middle of an open court. So it's like this nigga was just, he didn't know.
You got to throw accessory, take your wristband off and fling it.
Yeah, but they ain't got enough weight to it. So
it really looks stupid. Like Cat Williams when he said he was mad at backstage the roast, so he's throwing shit that he knew he could afford. Give me these napkins, nigga. But yeah, the play was a source of controversy. After looking at the replay, it was a clear foul, and it should have been called. I will say, and this is not like no slight, but it's just you got to acknowledge certain shit about players. There may have been 12 layups in LeBron James' career where he didn't think he was fouled when he missed. LeBron James thought you ask him, he's been fouled on every single layup attempt in his career. So when I first saw it, I was like, this grown ass nigga, shut up. And I saw the replay. I was like, all right, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been
you're
pissed
foul.
too.
He is fouled on most of the layup attempts though, too. So
Damn,
it's
I didn't know
just
that nigga was your daddy.
it's just that he's stronger than most people, so they just let it pass. But
Damn, I didn't know
what?
he was a personal
Go ahead.
trainer.
What that nigga
Go
man,
ahead,
what the
give him
fuck was
another
the
compliment,
question?
man.
No, I mean like it's ridiculous. Like I already know you don't fuck with LeBron or nothing like that. But with the
I mean, the
Lakers,
nigga like 18 years old, I ain't got no problem with no kid. But his daddy a bitch.
go ahead, man. Speak your piece. Because I can't even say nothing.
My fault.
I'm just saying the Lakers have been fucked up by the referees this whole season. And all the referees do is come out a day later and say, yeah, we messed up. Like what the fuck happens after that? Why do people nothing? Nobody cares about you messing up. And I hear people always talk about fining the referees. I don't think you should fine the referees for fucking up a play, but they should be held to accountable at some point.
Yeah. And it's funny, I didn't even the standards this year are so close. If they would have won that game, they would have been in fourth place.
No, if they would have won all
All
the
of them,
games that they got
If
fucked
they would have won all of them,
over
they would have been in fourth place.
they would have been
Sheila, you sound like you had something to say when you mentioned the ref repercussion part.
Nah, it was it's related. The funniest shit is they was calling the ref dirty. They had some stat where the Celtics get a lot of calls where he did
36-2 in games he's officiated.
Yeah, some shit. Yeah, that. And
Exactly.
the funniest part is his wife posted some shit. The whole family decked out in Celtics gear. So
yeah, they got no problem being called nigga in downtown Boston.
Yeah, it's very it's wild. Me and black Celtics fans.
Yeah, it's some shit. But yeah, that's something. The part you said is true. Like players get fined for criticizing officiating, no matter how egregious the call is. And then after, a lot of people don't know, I can't remember the site you go to. It's probably on NBA.com. But the NBA does release reports after every game, like official reports stating miscall here. This offensive foul should have been a reaching foul resulting in two. And it's just like, y'all can fuck up whatever y'all want to, and it's just a my bad, but nobody cares about the my bads. You do have, and you probably don't see too many cases of it getting to that level, but you do have organizations who tell a coach, look, man, if you don't get to the second round, you gone. We don't care what happened. You know what I'm saying? You might fuck up a call, and we've been taught that, you don't leave it in the ref's hands, which I think is one of the stupidest things ever, because if we're two good teams, we're both great on offense, defense, whatever it is, or you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a close game. There's gonna be things that define the game, and the ref can absolutely influence that. So
they need like some type of quality report at the end of the season. Like I don't know if they got that, but like if it's like if you fuck up so many times on the job, typically you get fired, right? Like in every single profession where you're not the owner, you get fired for fucking up so many times. So at the end of the season, just have a quality report on these refs mess ups. The thing is, the refs is union, and if you ever talk to a nigga who worked for UPS or something like that, they let you know that they can never be fired if you union. So
yeah,
that's the toughest part.
Not to mention, a lot of these dudes be like lawyers and shit outside of referee, and like
do they
real jobs. They know what can happen to them. But yeah, the officiating is weak, and it's officiating in general. The rules, not like a lot of times you understand why these rules are in place or what they're trying to do, but it's just like, why does reviewing a call take like a 3-minute commercial break? Come back, players still standing around. You look at play, you be like, damn, I thought y'all was beefing. Niggas done reconciled. You know what I'm saying? The Morris twins and Jokic talking, they review the call. Sorry, I blew your back out, Paul. It's like, it's just all types of wild shit. That's what happened with the Jokic situation.
You said that so many times.
That's what he probably said to him in this. I'm gonna edit it. You know what I'm saying? I got a reputation. I'm my own PR team. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm a Photoshop you holding up the Nazi symbol and put it in there. But you on board? Yeah. You vote for that? Say aye, nigga. Silly said aye.
Yeah,
It don't matter who vote for it. Jordan always say yes or no what the fuck goes with, so it wouldn't matter.
Well,
you the leader of your friend group.
I mean, if we being realistic, shut the fuck up.
Fuck.
what else is going on?
Also a problem is why the fuck they need to make it so if you win a challenge, your challenge don't get,
you shouldn't
can
lose
challenge.
that. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Other than that, fuck the refs. Lakers,
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah. What else going on in the NBA?
Joel Embiid, luckily not starting at center. I love to see that.
Yeah, it's crazy that the best center in the NBA is
white.
not starting in the All-Star game. Nah, there's some white people in Cameroon, but Joel Embiid definitely ain't one of them niggas, man. He also got busy against Jokic and gave him a nice like 48-15 piece.
That's the thing with Embiid. He always trying to prove something. That's great, but a guy like Jokic never tries to prove anything. So effortlessly the best center in the league.
Hey, the West, that's a squad. Man. LeBron, Jokic, Curry.
They doing like recess drafting this year. Like they picking teams right before tip off.
Now I wonder, is it gonna be like on the court?
It should be.
That shit would be fun, but I think too many players is gonna be. Who's gonna be last? Like everybody always knows the obvious last person. Who's last? Because I don't remember the team.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna see LeBron do one of these, and be like, you know what? Never mind. You back over there. Whoever the fuck got picked for the All-Star game.
LeBron been like 4-0 by the way in these drafts. For good reason. The main reason is his teammates always trash, so he never obligated to pick them first, like everybody else.
Yeah.
Like Steph would be like, I got Clay first.
Yeah.
And obviously, why the fuck would you pick him?
Exactly.
But
kneecap is durable.
Clay gonna pout.
I don't even think that should have happened, but I don't know. Yeah, they should do it right before the game. That should be hilarious.
That's a cool concept. But Embiid should have been starting. Who's the starting lineup?
It's Kyrie,
Tatum.
Kevin, Kyrie, Durant, Irvin, and Kumpo.
Well, KD probably ain't playing because KD always get a knee sprain in January. It's happened like 3 years in a row, bro. I know Kyrie, the best shooting guard in the league, Donovan Mitchell. Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum and
Giannis. I missed somebody else.
Durant.
They got Durant. Durant's still
somebody probably
starter.
So who he deserved it over them?
I mean, he should start over KD.
Well, with KD, ain't KD a captain? Is he a captain or Giannis a captain?
Giannis passed KD after he got hurt.
Yeah, it's crazy that conversation needs to be had. Kevin Durant was never the best player in the league or face of the league. Like this nigga just got skipped over so many fucking times. It was just sad. But
he basically came up with LeBron. He can't be the face.
I mean, he was the best in 2017 and 18. So yeah.
Not really though.
Hey,
those LeBron playoffs runs was like crazy. Man, and him being on the Warriors kind of took that away from him too.
No, it didn't.
It did though.
It's not real, man. Fake news. He went there. He was the best player, man.
At the beginning of the season, Durant was playing the better basketball than Embiid, and that's where I think a lot of votes come from. But Durant would be up there for the people to take off, but nah, even he warrants being over Embiid. So it's not like it was crazy.
KD only missed one game prior to the injury.
That's nice. He's an injury-prone player, though.
Yeah.
That's all he matters. Yeah, I don't think Embiid, and I like seeing this, man. I like seeing Embiid not be first team All NBAs. I like seeing him not
You
win
don't like Embiid,
MVPs.
and I fuck with that because but
I,
you not as clean about it. You not like me with LeBron or Sealy with Ariana Grande. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a terrible
that's the
trio.
weirdest beef.
Hey, I need her to know what's up on site. On site.
He's serious about that too.
You know what it is though? It's because I was a fan of Embiid in the beginning of his career. Like until he started, trying his hardest to get fouls all the time, flopping around, just falling.
Are
It was
you
just
a
like,
are you a you better than that hater?
yeah. Like he clearly, and his crying too, like off the court about stuff, like him always crying to be MVP and shit like that. Also, Philly fans the worst fans of the NBA too.
Hate
So that
Philadelphia.
also, yeah. Like the Eagles fans I fuck with, but like the 76ers fans is like annoying as shit and racist. So I heard. Like they are underrated racist city, I heard.
What, Philly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Whatever the basketball fans are, the football fans gotta be worse.
I say that, but they don't dominate my life more than basketball fans.
Makes
So,
sense. Makes sense.
yeah, fucking
What else is going on in the
Yeah,
NBA?
because to be fair, I mean, their hockey team is probably the worst. Who gives a fuck?
who they baseball team? The Flyers,
Phillies.
or the Phillies. No, that's lazy as
The
fuck.
easiest one to remember.
Yeah, not still like that. Yeah,
Some sports names is just fucking lazy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the University of Utah's team name is? The Utes.
All right.
Utah Utes.
That's short for you too black to be on this team, and that's
Yeah.
Keith Haring told me that joke. No, go ahead.
Terrible joke, but it's funny.
Hey, we've been here at seeing terrible jokes all day. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Oh. Shout out to
Hey.
Michu's resilience, man.
Hey, how do you tell a friend that they not funny and they continue to try?
And then we definitely
Like this person we talk about is not funny, but it's comedic how he not
Yeah.
funny. Like it's funny, but like them people that's just not funny.
It's
I hate
Go ahead,
people like, yeah. What happened?
No, I thought you was getting ready to go in your bag about something.
Oh nah, I hate people like that. Them coworkers that always got a joke and you got a fake. Ha ha ha! Yeah, right. No, I didn't see that meme.
Yeah, yeah. No, I never saw that meme of Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Never seen it.
They
I
just
hate
hit you with
people
some
that
new
fucking repeat, like Kevin Hart jokes.
Yeah.
Every time a certain topic come up, he'll go to cliche joke. Shut the fuck up,
bro. Middle school is all they would just fucking repeat Kevin Hart jokes all the goddamn time.
The peel your muffin cap back blue shit. It was like, all right,
bro. All right.
Oh,
through the fucking hallway all the time.
All right. Had the black community in a fucking chokehold.
It had it in the headlock while the muffin cap blue was punching the nigga in the face. Like they stomped it. Them two stomped out the black community.
Hey, but that ass though, like it's real nasty to just keep using jokes that you heard. Like that don't just be funny. Like learn the joke syntax.
Now the Chappelle Show era was cool because it was like
that's what I was gonna say.
You could run Chappelle Show jokes into the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got tired of hearing trip. Yeah.
But see, like that wasn't one of them. That I'd have got mad about that shit too. But it was a couple Chappelle jokes. You like, all right, that's you could say that.
Yeah.
Because you'd also think back on the joke and laugh. Like Kevin Hart was funny at a point. But like if you saying all right, I'm not gonna think back on that and be like, ha.
Yeah.
Like no.
It wasn't funny, like it wasn't super funny when he said it.
Yeah,
it was funny.
The background to the joke was funny, like crackhead cousin or uncle or whatever.
But
hey, you got to get closer to the mic, Jordan.
Yeah, we can.
My fault. I was trying to fix the bacony collar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to You said
Nigga,
I wasn't even
nigga,
trying to hide it. You know
I've
what I'm
been
saying?
trying to do it on the low.
Yeah, my shit looking mad turkey
get your
bacon.
collars together, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but
You okay with
unfunny people in person, like they annoy me because you like somebody made you want to be funny. You got like at least one funny coworker. So you see the formula of what the common man finds funny.
Yo, I was at a well, it was a bar, but they also had like open mic there, and it was like a comedian sitting next to me that was about to do open mic, and he was just like talking to me about it. He was like, you know what's missing in this comedy nowadays is storytelling, and I ain't even have to see his set to know that he was finna bomb his motherfucking ass off. Like, for you to be at open mic telling me how revolutionary you about to be, I already know what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, you. All right, it's about to be sick. Yeah, yo, I'm about to change the game here at Mike's bar and grill.
They got up there and said, "So I got 2 kids." Oh God,
Oh
damn.
yeah, they bombed. Yeah, it was sad.
Yo, so white people and black people are different. You see what I'm saying?
Man, like the late Comic View Bad Boys of Comedy Laugh-A-Palooza years, like it was some funny shit, but it was some real nigga get up
wasn't that
there and be
funny.
like, "Yeah, I'm from the ghetto. How many of y'all from the ghetto?" No, a girl named after the condiment.
All right.
None of us know a chick-
It's funny to me. So I don't know what you want me to say. I just laughed.
Yeah, like shit was
Look what you laughing at, man.
I was a kid. When I'm grown now, I'm laughing. But still, like Comic View was kind of it was funny. Man.
Comic View was hilarious in real time. Like I'm pretty sure some of it I go back and like I couldn't fuck with, but like certain people like Rod Man.
Craig.
Yep. Tyler
I don't.
Craig.
Shit. Fly like that unfunny ass nigga Arnez J. That nigga.
I ain't say I liked that. I say the joke about
Nah,
his,
man, you was defending him like you defend LeBron.
Oh, that's some crazy shit. Because that would mean I have to invest that much time. Arnez J. Arnez J. Nah, he never was like crazy. Nah,
Tony
he was
Robbins
cool.
is funny.
Tony Robbins, I say this always whenever somebody mentions Tony Robbins can be on the card with the greatest comedians of all time, and he probably gonna have the funniest set out of every single person.
Yeah.
Like George Carlin gonna be like, "Fuck, I gotta follow this thing."
He the type of nigga you ever look at an All-Star game stats and you be like, "What the fuck?" Bradley Beal had 31. Like he that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, KD, all of them got theirs and did, you know.
Well, it's cool to not be funny. Like if you got personality, a personality can be more than comedy or being funny.
Yeah,
you can be a deep person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
give advice.
People like with no personality just run to funny. Like no,
like it's easy. I
Like
think
who?
probably being funny is the hardest of the personalities to be.
Yeah,
it is. But people think like it's because they hear jokes. Like you don't hear examples of other personalities that you can. You hear jokes. You're like, oh, I can. There's so much to a joke. Like me telling a joke and then you telling the same joke is not going. How you tell it is not going. You're gonna be mad boring when you tell it. Now we just listening to a story. And you making us laugh at the right?
And then you got to do the soft explanation. Oh, you had to be there. It's funny when my brother said it. Like, shut the fuck up, Larry. You know what I'm saying?
That's what separated because like that's what make Friday After Next not that funny is because
whoa, easy. Friday After Next, the greatest Christmas movie of all time. So
that's true.
Let's
not true.
That's actually a fact.
That and Jingle All the Way is like 1A, 1B.
Home Alone.
Yo, Jingle All the Way does not get lauded the way that it should.
It is an amazing movie. You know what I'm saying?
I never saw it. Okay. Yeah, Friday After Next.
You know what it's about?
Christmas.
So Arnold Schwarzenegger got to get his. The 90s was all about kids who had a dad who worked their ass off. Like that was.
That's really liar. Like that really was
Blank Check. Even I think like the nigga
Blank check
parents
is
were too
disgusting.
occupied, to notice the nigga was. First off, it wasn't his love interest. Like, wasn't that a whole statutory vibe, or am I tripping?
They
Um,
really actually kissed in the movie. Like the kid and the grown woman.
I
Like had
remember,
a
yeah. So I
passionate
know I'm
kiss.
not tripping. And Tone Loc was in it. Tone Loc was like the
That's
Tone Loc
versatility.
in the '90s was
Yo,
one
Tone
of
Loc
them
could just
dudes.
pop up and shit.
Yeah, Tone Loc was like the like the ludicrous feature of black rapper actors in movies.
See, it'd be a blank check, and then he'd be a poetic justice. Then he now Chris Rock going against him for presidency at the
Yeah,
end
he's a
at the
baby,
state or something. Like it's
and
wow.
he was always Tone Loc. It was just the
He was
voice.
always Tone Loc,
He was
son.
all the
He's
time.
never not Tone Loc.
The
He's
But
the
worst
rock.
version of Tone Loc.
oh yeah. So Arnold Schwarzenegger was a hardworking dad. He too busy for his son. His son was obsessed with Turbo Man, a superhero, the most popular toy at Christmas time, and all he wanted was an action figure. And I think they was in Chicago.
Yeah.
And yeah, he spent Christmas Eve or whatever trying to get the doll. Sinbad was in it, who did not play in the Genie movie. I don't know why people keep spreading that rumor.
Yes, he did. I
No, he
watched it.
didn't. No,
He
no, you
did.
didn't.
I actually got it right
No,
here.
Nope.
I watched it.
Nope.
We seen it.
Nigga
We seen
schizophrenic, and he just admitted it on TV. But anyway, but yeah, so it was a good movie. But yeah, the Fridays. So let's rank the Fridays.
Easiest rank in the world. Actually, no. The easiest.
Bro.
The easiest is number one. Like Friday, the first Friday is easily the best Friday.
It's the worst Friday.
I hate when people be like, yeah, if Friday's the best movie, but it's not the funniest movie. It's both the best and funniest movie of all of them.
It got the most
Friday
replay value.
is the best and funniest. Then I gotta go next Friday. Then the Chris Rock Friday. I wasn't a big fan of the Chris Rock Friday.
What the Chris Tucker nigga?
Jesus, shut the fuck.
Oh, Chris Tucker. I'm like, what the fuck, Chris
He
Rock?
saw the one they pitched to New Line Cinema. And
I be mixing them niggas up, son. They shouldn't both be named Chris.
Solid name. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Flea.
Listen, first Friday, you got to all right, look at the basis of Friday movies. All right, the Friday movies is about all the same thing. Craig and whoever else got to get money before the end of the Friday is up. The thing that makes Fridays great is the side characters around it. Friday clearly had the best side characters of all the Fridays. Next Friday's side characters was trash, one. Like, all right, Joker was okay, funny. Uncle Elroy was funny, but everybody else wasn't doing shit. Friday After Next, not Mike Epps, Cat Williams was the only good side character.
Say you fucking know.
Who else?
Say, Damon.
Okay, Damon was okay. Like he was no Devo first episode.
Short niggas that chased them through the thing.
No, nigga, no. You talking about a nigga who ran?
Holy moly, donut shop.
So I'll say this much. I'll give my ranking last. I'll say this much. The side characters in Friday After Next added to Craig and Day more than like in Friday you had Ezel, who was funny by himself. You had Big Worm, who had his liners and whatnot. But like Moley from Holy Moly, he wasn't funny, but he created he set picks. He set picks for Craig and Day.
Yeah, he set picks to the unfunny. Like Craig is not funny. Like, especially in the third Friday. Mike Epps literally hailed the comedy for next Friday. He finally got something Friday After Next.
Ice Cube.
What'd you say? Oh,
yeah. I thought
he said, "What the fuck is Craig?"
Ice Cube's not funny.
Go ahead, Jordan. I didn't cut you off.
No, you good. You good. Nah, personally for me, is Friday number one. I say Friday number one. Then I would say Friday After Next, then next Friday, probably. I don't know. Next Friday is certain scenes in next like Michael Blackson. That's a power. That's a heavyweight scene. Like it's It's
The
a couple
two-
like guys who score 8 points in that movie and then end up being 110 points. Then like it's just a lot. I think next Friday is. I think that's it. I think it's 1, 2, 3, straight up.
Son, the two biggest quotes from that movie franchise come from the last two. The
No,
mother sucker and I am a boy, damn it.
no, nigga. Bye Felicia was literally
Oh
worldwide.
yeah, Bye
Why?
Felicia, I
at a
forgot.
point.
No, you're right, you're right. I forgot all about Bye
Bye
He
Felicia.
got knocked the fuck out.
Um,
Also dominates the entire franchise, and that came from the first Friday.
Bye
The
Felicia
first
is
30
such a
minutes of
part the
Friday got
culture.
so
I
many
be forgetting
quotables.
where it came from. Got what?
I said the first 30 minutes of Friday got so many quotables. 35, 45 minutes. J.O.B.
Next Friday.
But I
Not the
think,
big. I'm not saying it don't have quotables,
It has the most quotables and the biggest quotables.
yeah.
but the bigger quotables is Friday after next.
Nigga, no. All right, go top three quotables in Friday After Next.
Friday after that.
I'll probably go Pimp Down, maybe.
Pimp, I was going to say pimping.
Pimping the stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1032, pimp down.
Look,
There's one I'm forgetting, man.
so it's not a quotable, nigga, because you can't quote it. Right.
Like a holy moly. Just to
That's not a quotable,
give me
bro.
something. It's really not. I wasn't prepared.
And that movie is like 30 minutes long too. Like when you look at the runtime, like 10 or 15 of them minutes was taken up by that stupid ass cartoon in the beginning. Like that shit was stupid.
My bad.
I think Day Day was the funniest in Friday After Next. I say that much.
Funniest character or funniest of all the franchise?
The character,
Like
the
so,
funniest
just
character
in that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he was
was the
small in
funniest
here.
the
You
last
big in
two.
here, like little shit like that.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Mike Epps carried the last two movies.
How I Look Daddy like a snitch. It's some
That's-
quotable Friday
That's
after next.
quotable amongst the community, yes. Amongst the
it's-
Negro community.
Good
community
meme.
that
Good
won
meme.
fully free till
Who
67.
do you think was watching Friday after next?
More people know quotables from Friday around the world than they do about next Friday and Friday after
Top
next.
flight
is what I'm
security
saying.
of the world.
I don't know. Friday After Next might be too. I keep thinking about it.
Dog,
Like,
nah,
I just-
fam,
the number
y'all
one
really
Friday is the-
undervaluing Friday after next. Man.
Friday, the first Friday is just that. It's the best. It's like for instance, and I'm not trying to subscribe to the first movie, the best one rule. Like Bad Boys 2 is the best Bad
clouding
Boys.
y'all judgment. Bad Boys 2? I
Bad
can't
Boys 2.
remember.
I'd say probably after like the Reggie scene, it got a little boring. But
The last Bad Boys was terrible.
yeah,
Wouldn't attempt to watch it.
The last Bad Boys was terrible. Martin Lawrence was out of breath the entire movie.
he was fat as hell that entire
Yeah,
film.
Martin weighed 285 right now.
Yeah,
There
the
you
big
go.
mama costume. And you know what's crazy about next Friday? Like I'll put next Friday second. Friday after, but next Friday don't have as many good side characters. It only got like two good side characters. But I hate so much narration in movies, like unnecessary narration. You knew Friday was a complete movie when they just told the story and that was it. But like soon as Friday come on, yeah, it's Friday. I'm Ice Cube. Then the next Friday come on, yeah, it's Christmas Friday, and I'm still Ice Cube. And then it's just like I fucking hate it. It's lazy movie making, lazy script. It was a stupid like.
It was what was that? Early 2000s? It was a different time.
What's
Yeah, but he didn't have to do that in '95.
What's your
Which was
favorite
great.
white movie?
This is the end.
Like,
It's always this is the end.
This
That
day,
was-
like comedy, drama, series, biopics,
Oh.
all that shit.
well, Inglourious Basterds is my favorite movie of all time, so I guess that would be a favorite white movie.
Grease, my favorite movie of all time.
Never,
Yeah,
never,
wow.
never cease to amaze me. The Truman Show is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yo,
I just watched that
Truman
yesterday.
Show is one of the most important movies of all time. Like,
Right.
if we be honest, son, so many people watched that and didn't get like what was going on, and that shit is happening. Like, they snuck that one by.
You
They
said
snuck
bars
that
over
one
your
out.
head. That's what you just said.
Like, yo, the
They're
Truman
catching
Show
on
was
camera.
fucking. I love the Truman Show.
Yeah.
That's in my top 5.
Jim Carrey.
Movies, fuck white man.
Yeah, I don't know if I put it in my top 5 movies, but yeah, Jim Carrey is crazy.
Yeah, I always say this too when they was making the memes about like what if white people recreated this? A white barbershop would be an epic comedy.
Listen, I was watching Barbershop a few days ago.
Imagine if they didn't change the script.
It was just he was just talking about Rosa Parks stuff.
Like imagine Seth Rogen looking at
greatest comedy white writer.
He's amazing. Imagine Seth Rogen looking at Lorenz Taylor's little brother going, this crack ass Eddie.
Oh, type of isms. Yeah, that should be funny as fuck. I don't
all type of isms. Barbershop funny, man. Barbershop Barbershop is a good movie.
I think Barbershop 2 might have been. What was Barbershop?
See, this is the shit I'm talking about.
This nigga, like, we gotta. Hey, man.
Silly just like the movies
he's a contrarian.
Digest.
Nah, what's the how many barbershops they made?
I think 3 or 4. It's something crazy.
He said there's 3 barbershops. Ice Cube is a war criminal. He gonna make a third.
No. There's 2, and then there's Beauty Shop. Beauty Shop
was good.
Beauty Shop was a good bad movie. Like there's a lot of good bad movies. There's not really much.
Yeah.
Like
I love a good bad movie. Bokeem Woodbine's whole catalog is good bad movies.
And whenever he play like in a good movie, he just don't get the big role. It's like he a star in a bad movie or a great in a great movie.
What's the greatest bad movie to y'all? Or one of your favorite bad movies?
I have an answer for this.
You know, it's funny what Silly think. It's like one time when I was a kid, I like threw a can out in the street and it cut my whole hand open. And then for like an entire week in the bed, I was watching Batman and Robin. And I was like, this shit is great. And then I found out later that people said that was the worst movie.
People hated that shit.
Yo,
when I was a kid, man, it was the greatest movie ever.
Growing up finding about Rotten Tomatoes?
That was disgusting. I was devastated. Like to think that these niggas didn't like this movie.
Like none of my favorite movies was good.
When you go back and watch it, you could see why people hated it.
Yeah.
But like, there's another movie on that Turtle. I love that.
Disguise.
Yeah.
But when you grow up, it's definitely a terrible movie.
Yeah, you watched it. All right, what's
Space Jam? Space Jam's a horrible movie.
Space Jam is a terrible movie.
I say the thing is though with Space Jam, the expectations wasn't that crazy for me to say it was like it delivered on what it was supposed to be. Like Batman and Robin wanted to deliver on another level. Whereas like Space Jam, it's like it's entertaining, and that's all it wanted to be. Like Mike.
It's better to watch stuff as a kid.
It's what?
It's better to watch stuff as a kid because you just appreciate what's going on.
Yeah.
As an adult, you're like, who wrote this? But as a kid, you're like, oh, this is happening. Like, it's very different. Watching Space Jam as an adult, there was some movie I put on and I loved it. Then I'm watching it with Fat. I'm like, this is fucking horrible. Son.
And she was enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
It'd have been worse if you had recommended a movie. Nothing worse than recommending a movie and people don't fuck with it. And you
people
like
don't songs.
It was fire in 2009.
If I recommend a song saying you don't really, I'm gonna just cut it off. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. The thing is, a song is like 3 minutes. If the movie you recommend don't start off good, like I've recommended, like whenever somebody asks my favorite movie, if I recommend Glorious Bastards, they'll turn that shit off and be like, I don't speak French, nigga. And then it's like, well, all right.
Nah,
you know that was another good white movie? Alpha Dog.
Yo, is that
I don't remember
the one with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, and the white boy.
Yeah. When I'm gonna be nicer to my mom. I'm not saying I cried. You know what I mean?
But I did not.
But I did not cry. You know what I mean? And it was a lot of onions came out. And no, I'm gonna be nicer to my mom. They about to kill me. Shit, yeah, you probably should have been nicer to her earlier.
It's kind of wild, man.
Hey,
then it wasn't even like no regular like chest shot. They hit him with a Mac. I was like, damn, man. Crazy. They shot that guy.
That's
Like,
that's brutal.
it wasn't like the off-camera gunshot and then the other character eyes clenched and a single teardrop.
Y'all could have let
Nah,
him go. I believe Lil Bro, man. He wasn't gonna tell nobody, man.
He wasn't.
Fucked with. He didn't even know he was kidnapped.
he didn't. They got him drunk and everything.
Like, he got some pussy and shit, and then they killed him. Son. That's a cold movie, man.
Sad story. The dude that played him was a decent actor. He died in real life. He got out his car to check like his gate or something, and he accidentally left his car in drive, and it crushed it. It pinned him up against his gate. I didn't even know because I used to be like, he played in some good movies, and I looked him out, I was like, oh shit, that's fucked up.
All right, well that's brutal. I know we all men here, and as men, you should be able to express yourself. Y'all ever cried during the movie?
Hell yeah. First
Yeah.
movie I ever cried, Armageddon. When she put her hand on the thing and that fuck, what's that Aerosmith song or Guns N' Roses? One of them.
That's I think it was a what song was that? God damn, they play that fucking song all the time. I don't think it was them. I think it was man, whatever, nigga. What was your movie, Joy?
I'm trying to think. I remember I was younger. I can't remember what it was.
I don't want to miss a thing.
Uh,
Yeah, son. Yeah,
I know a nigga that cried during Antoine Fisher.
I never even
that
watched
was sad, but I didn't like. No. I've never cried during the movie, but the closest is probably Green Mile. I was like,
Yeah. I'm a crier. Like if
we
somebody
know
telling
you
me a
pussy.
story,
I don't think I
You
have
start
cried
crying?
actually. I've been on the verge for sure, probably. Like, but I like nothing really. Nah.
Ooh,
I've seen
Fruitvale
news
Station.
articles that made me tear up, but not like a movie. Nah.
man,
news articles. Oh, you a real.
Fruitvale Station. when he
Fruitvale
starts-
Station. Oh my
daughter-
God. Let me tell
I
you
had
something.
just had fat, fam. I boo-hooed.
When he said, I got a daughter.
Yeah, when he said I
that-
got a daughter.
That
Got right there. Yeah, you ain't gotta say it.
Man,
gotta do
I
one of
had
them.
just had fat when I watched that, fam, and he's down. Yo, I got a daughter. Fam, I needed a moment.
That's one of them. I don't think I remember how that movie ended.
Yeah,
I
remember up
Well, he
like to that.
died.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think I finished it.
you know what didn't make me
yeah.
didn't make me cry is that me and my brother was watching it, and then that's when we realized Michael B. Jordan wasn't a good actor. So we kind of laugh at that, all the stupid shit.
Yo, I hate when I hear things because then I realize that it's true.
Like him
I
not
had
being a
never
good actor.
realized that he's not the best actor. son.
Like he's not a
Somebody-
bad actor, but don't put him in an emotional situation because it's not. It's a little
He
rough.
cried the same all the time.
Yo, a nigga was talking about the wire scenes.
I'm a nigga.
Bodie.
I thought we was homies. Like, nigga, you about to die, dog.
Yo, it felt kind of realistic because he was just saying anything to blurt it out.
You could tell, yeah, like that was what that was like. It might have been. I think it was a great scene. You know what I'm saying?
It was a
Like,
great scene.
it's one. Like,
There's other ways to be about to die.
I think they were trying to capture the true innocence. Like he really was a kid.
I
Like,
get
you
it.
know what I'm saying? But it just
And
it
yo,
was
you
how you
right.
said it.
If I had never heard that, then that's a deep scene. But now that I heard it, every time I watch that shit, I die laughing.
I'm a nigga.
Be a fucking man.
He said, I'm a nigga, like he was responding to something. He wasn't responding to shit. He just said, I'm a nigga.
Well, he said, look,
Yeah, he
you
said,
pissing
y'all
your
my
fucking
niggas.
pants. I'm like, y'all are about to kill him. Like,
Why is you straightening this nigga posture, bro? Just
Yeah.
shoot him.
Hey, that was a sad scene. But yeah, when people started saying Michael B. Jordan wasn't a good actor, I was like, hey,
Then I
Damn,
noticed.
the
like,
jig is
yeah,
up.
it is.
He kind of is
You know what's
Michael
funny?
B. Jordan in every post.
He
In
act
every
the same way he did in Hardball. The same way he cried in Hardball when they told that nigga he was 13. Jamal,
Yeah,
you said no, my mom said He cried. He never evolved in his cry. And then he became a BD and got G Baby killed. Crazy.
What was the worst black classic movie besides Belly, of
The
course?
Color Purple and Precious and Moonlight.
Precious was hilarious.
Precious
Like
is
that's
so
entertaining.
funny.
And Color Purple was a good movie, actually.
I never watched.
All your choices was terrible
I never watched Precious, and I didn't finish The Color Purple. She was stupid.
because both of them is your life, nigga.
It's a long ass movie. It's like 3 movies in one, fam. There's no way.
I think this
Yeah.
just became the movie pod this week.
It did, and it's cool. My laptop about to die. Y'all talk about some movies. Let me get my charger.
Poor ass nigga.
Fuck up.
Yeah, nah, The Color Purple is a horrible movie, bro. Like,
Terrible movie.
I've seen it, but it's like I regret seeing it.
Nah, it makes sense though.
It's one of them like you see jokes and people be like, "Yeah, I could find much better things to do than such and such." I feel like that's that. Like, you know, I wish I could get my time back. Like, I'll never get the hours back that I watched.
That's why I stopped watching. I was only watching it because people, oh, you gotta watch The Color Purple. All right, but now I'm watching. I'm like, fuck am I watching this shit, man? She Whoopi Goldberg being weird. Fucking Oprah being fat.
Lazy Eyed.
Hey, you know it's a nasty movie? Dirty Dancing. They slipped pedophilia by America.
I never seen Dirty. What's that movie about?
It's about a 16-year-old falling in love with like a dance instructor who's a grown-ass man. And her dad has a problem with the dancing, not the grown man seducing your daughter.
That's Hollywood for you.
There's definitely some bad classic movie.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look up black classic movie and shit on.
Trying to think what else we could talk about because I chopped this part.
Juice was alright.
Juice was good. I think a lot of like you see the "what gotta go" type post and it'll be Juice and a lot of stuff. I think people try to say Juice because it's a New York based movie and there's this effort to erase New York as an important city in a lot of places.
Yeah.
but Juice is a good movie.
Juice was
Juice
good.
overrated a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's still good.
House Party was terrible.
No, the fuck it was.
Nah.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. You like dancing in a circle with your homeboys. Boys in the Hood was stupid.
Man,
It was. What
Boys
the fuck
was
did
a
you
great
watch?
movie.
It was a great movie.
It was a sneak funny movie too.
I never really found much comedy.
It was some when the scene where they had just me and you playing the little montage, the dope fiend snatched Dookie chain. He walked across the street slowly, hit him with the trash can. Like there's a couple.
Silly and
couple
impressed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Menace Society had funny moments, but
Menace Society is a good movie too.
Menace Society is a solid movie.
what else is there? What movie I fucking hated?
Stupid. It's about being fat.
What?
Oh no, this what I was. The 5 Heartbeats. I hate
Trash.
I
Trash.
Five Heartbeats was a solid 6.5.
That
Whoa,
told me
I don't care what they packing. I'm just saying the movie was horrible.
the
Whoa, whoa!
Nigga
You
George
You
bringing
saying
out
Pac
averages.
made it dirtier?
yeah, yo.
That's what you define it as. That's wild, man.
Gotta turn this shit up.
The 5
Open-
Heartbeats was
open
so
ass
bad. The lip syncing was
Horrible.
minutes after.
The
Terrible.
the songs was weak too. I ain't gonna lie.
Weak as fuck. There was
It's
like
tough.
one.
Yeah, it's tough to make your own score when you're making a movie about music, but that's why you shouldn't, nigga. Because
Yeah,
this
just
shit was
then
terrible.
don't.
Nigga, Robert Townsend as a director, like this is what you bring into the table right now.
Yo, but you know what's crazy?
Meteor
He directed
Man.
a lot of shit. Yo, Meteor Man.
Yeah.
That's another one you talk about good black bad movies.
Yeah.
Meteor Man is terrible, but I
Terrible.
love Meteor
Luther
Man. Like,
Vandross was a goon. That tells you all you need to know.
Mhm. Nigga silly.
Luther Vandross is a goon with no lines.
Hey, why did the Luther have the hammer?
Luther had that tie-dow on him.
Don't do that.
He had that
Don't do
voila. That's
One day we gotta do a show about the fact that Luther wasn't gay. And y'all keep putting that smut.
We didn't say
his
none
name.
of that.
Yeah, but now you heard how you said Tadal. I don't know what's going on.
he his mother's son. She probably said that, you know. Anthony
that's
Davis
cool.
just grabbed his knee. Oh my God.
Grabbed his
Yeah.
what?
I said Anthony Davis
I thought you
just
said
grabbed his
something
knee.
else.
Yeah, that was.
My fault. Pause. If applicable.
God, nigga. Blank Man was also a terrible movie that was good too.
It was.
What black movie I hate with all my heart and soul, man?
More Money?
More Money was great.
Oh,
More Money was great. Slave movies. Slave movies ain't that bad.
I hate slave movies.
It just I'm not like they not all that bad, but it's just like what's different about this one? Is the beating scene in this one more graphic than the beating
Every
scene?
slave movie
That's
got
the grading
that one
scale.
nasty one.
The best slave movie is Django.
Yeah, but there's what the worst. I don't know if y'all seen 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah,
that's easily the worst beating scene you ever gonna see in a movie.
Yeah,
like I don't even think it was that necessary needing. But it was like y'all watch Roots. Roots was great.
I ain't never watched Roots.
You ain't even from this country, nigga. You from
I
like
don't
what
watch
island?
Nigga movies. I hate nigga movies. The movies
we started off talking about the Friday trilogy, nigga. Yes, you do.
You picked the worst niggerish one.
That's one of the few that I haven't seen. I watched Color Purple last year. I haven't seen most of your stock nigga movies.
You didn't complete the nigga movie checklist. What you telling us?
Yeah. They gave me one. I'm a fail. I mean, your black card, turn it in.
Yeah. A lot of black card shit really just be poor shit.
If you ain't never, you know.
Y'all ever watch Fresh?
Yeah, it's a great
Fresh was a good movie, and don't nobody really give Fresh his props. Fresh was a solid movie.
We spent this whole episode saying, "You heard of such and such? Good movie." Nah,
Shaft was a terrible good movie.
You said what?
Like 2001.
Yeah,
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
It was a good.
Yeah, it was a bad movie, but y'all ever seen Black Knight?
Yes,
with Martin.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that's one to forgotten about. Damn,
you know it's terrible.
Terrible, but also terrible. I watched.
A thin line between love and hate. That movie's awful.
Wow, where you think so?
What? Yeah, nigga. It wasn't funny at all. That's the problem.
2023.
Like it was, and Boomerang. Boomerang also terrible. If we talking about
Boomerang,
it was a good movie.
It wasn't funny.
Boomerang was a good movie.
It wasn't even like they didn't even have jokes, but it was still kind of marketed.
Is it considerized? Wow. Is it? Hey, Carl Webster's, man, that might be a worthy addition. I meant to say was it considered, and then I was saying categorized.
Oh my God.
I'm being a degenerate gambler and I need LeBron to score 2 points, so that's why I'm fucked up. But was it categorized as a comedy?
Yeah, it was considerized as a comedy because what else was it gonna be?
Well, sometimes movies just got funny actors in it, and so people be like, "Oh, it was a comedy." Julius Randle, I hope you never succeed.
Bro, if you got Eddie Murphy, Martin was in there, John Witherspoon, like what the fuck else was it supposed to be?
The NBA is fixed. Jalen Brunson just made a field goal. It's exactly 24 seconds left in the game. None on the shot clock, and the Lakers get the possession. Rigged.
So I like to see. I don't even know
what one delay on the one I'm watching.
Yeah, Boomerang sucked. The deadline between love and hate sucked. Like those is like. Who's
the worst character you could think of in the movie?
Like as a human?
Yeah, like he's low moral.
I mean, Hitler was in some movies I watched. But if we move past actual factuals, Go ahead, give you a.
Y'all ever seen
I can't.
Slumdog Millionaire?
I have not in a long time though.
I watched that like maybe 2 months ago.
It was a good movie. The little brother in that movie was a dickhead. But he wasn't the worst. I'm trying to think of some of them.
I'd say God and Precious. Like he was smacking her the fuck up in every situation.
Gave her
her
AIDS and a
AIDS.
disabled baby.
disabled baby.
What?
It was,
Tupac was annoying in Juice. It was like, you didn't have to do all of that.
yeah,
A lot of
He
that.
was, he was a scumbag in Juice WRLD.
Yeah, a lot of that you didn't have to do. You was doing a lot. You need therapy.
You know what's funny at the end of Precious is like she had AIDS, and then like if you read the book after she died of AIDS, and then her son became an orphan, and happy ending. So there's that. You understand?
We gotta stop
never watched
these kind of
Precious,
films
and
in the
I'm
black
never watching-
community, man.
The what?
I said we gotta stop these kind of films in the black community.
Please.
Also, there's no good black movies or shows out now, or coming out these days, because black people is corny as fuck nowadays too. I hate
Yeah,
to
'cause
generalize it, but it's like
Really?
there's no cool
And
factors.
it's like, and that's why, like, I know there was criticism around it shows the Blackish or whatnot. I watched Blackish at one point, and then I kind of stopped. But like, yeah, there's a lot of corny shit out there now, and it feels like the King Bach babies are who in charge. And I'm gonna be honest, I watch Abbott Elementary. I love Abbott Elementary.
Yeah,
Funny
that's
show.
a great show.
Funny
That's a great
show. But like outside of that, there's no, and people, it's always controversial to say what exactly is black and this, that, and the other, because lame ass niggas want it to be like, oh, you got to talk ignorantly. But there's no Martins, Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx shows. Like,
Right, yeah, just friends, just people being friends, not acknowledging that they black all the time.
Yeah,
because they stopped writing black movies for black people. They're all catered. Black movies and shows are catered towards white folk, and they all have the same black tropes.
Yeah.
So you gotta have certain jokes, certain beats.
Like, I'm not watching that Lauren. I'm not watching that Jonah Hill, Lauren London movie. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm good.
I've seen. I've seen. What was the last great black show?
Wire.
That's not.
Talking
like sitcoms.
Black sitcom. Let me see, because
Wife and Kiss.
That was an amazing show. I'd probably know Everybody Hates Chris.
That's the most recent one that comes to mind.
Everybody hates Chris. I like that.
You know what's funny to me? How people are starting to reveal how they hated Family Matters.
I love it.
You loved it?
No, I love the hate.
Yeah, nah, for
silly.
I like Family Matters, but they wasn't like, I seen somebody say it's not something you go back to, and I didn't even realize. But yeah, I don't, because I watch Steve Harvey show all the time on YouTube. I pull up Jamie Foxx show. Shit, I know Fresh Prince damn every episode word for word. Family Matters, I haven't watched this. Yeah, it really wasn't.
It had a cheesy character that made it because of the era. Like Steve Urkel was like the Hulk Hogan of TV characters. Like, Hulk Hogan as a wrestler was like the lamest, cheesiest dude. He wouldn't have been that guy in the Stone Cold Rock, Undertaker, Triple H era. But
no,
that's like Steve Urkel in 2001. That wouldn't have been picked up as a pilot episode.
What's crazy is it was an even worse show. It was the most boring show ever. The first
before he got on the show.
Before he got on it, because he was a one-time bit character, and then they realized, oh shit, we should probably have some comedy.
I knew the show was ass when Laura Fran got shot and she had her gun on her. She got shot because they wanted her shoes, and they weren't even Jordans. And the show was based in Chicago, which that bothered me a little bit.
Right. They not, but it was always them trash. Like, also, you could tell when the TV show was kind of cool when you saw the shoes. Like, you saw Will Lamont with the mics on, you was like, all right, cool. But then you saw motherfucking just Urkel with some no brand shell to
Yeah, like oh
Adidas.
damn, they couldn't pay for the logos on the show.
They tried so hard to make Eddie cool, but he was a fucking cornball.
Yeah,
The father too.
he
Everybody.
was a cop. Like you can't make a black cop likable.
Well, yo, the funniest shit is the dad might have been the second funniest nigga on the show.
That's
Behind Urkel. I mean, it's not all kind of competition, but the dad carried a couple scenes.
Urkel wasn't funny.
That's like Royce O'Neal being your second leading scorer.
That's how it's been on some nights too.
It be like that, man.
Shout out to Cam Thomas.
Sometimes Jared Dudley getting double figures.
Yeah, you know what I hate now is the new Negroes. Disrespect for Martin.
The new blacks?
New blacks. Disrespect for Martin. Like that's one of those. Just don't say nothing at all if you don't fuck with it.
Like I'm not above saying, like I said this before, like I'm not gonna act like Martin you can't discuss anything being funnier than Martin, or I'm not gonna act like everything was perfect. But when people be like, oh, Martin wasn't funny, like hold the fuck up.
You're just saying shit, bro.
Even Silly Coon there saying it was funny.
Martin was funny enough to where there's a lot of shit.
Just
man. Pick up the pieces. Tracy Morgan.
Hustle Man was arguably like funnier than Brumman. Like he was funnier than Brumman.
He was funnier. Like Brumman is funny as a person.
Yeah. Yo, the one time when he was selling the flowers, like, what's up, Puddin'? Just that.
He said they marinate the chicken for 3 to 2 days.
Yo. The advice at the end of every hustle, even with the flowers, he said you gotta put them in vinegar. Like that shit is...
So you know my secret? Molasses.
We use molasses now.
This nigga's stupid.
But you know, Martin's so funny. People don't even care about like you get some people be like, oh, that's buffoonery, or like we don't want to see men in dresses. Niggas did not give a fuck with Martin. Shanae still make niggas laugh. They can act as cool as they want to, but it did. Like
he would run around yell. He could run around yell the whole episode, and you still wouldn't call it hacky comedy. It's just that's different.
And yo, each of his characters was their own entity. Like you don't almost forget that you're watching Martin playing this character.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Michael B. Jordan and Tone Loc. Shout out to Tone.
Like Shanae is her own character when you talking about funny TV characters. Like niggas just go say Shanae.
Right.
Like,
not only that, like Jada and Pam is like some of the funniest comedic actresses ever. Yeah. Like Tashina Arnold is one of the funniest comedic actresses you're ever gonna get. Also, people need to stop saying unpopular opinion. I think Pam better than Gina because like every single person says that ever.
Yeah,
like,
it's not unpopular.
It's not unpopular no more.
It's just
not changing the game.
That just shows you that colorism is strong because people think it's done because one's light skinned and in their head that's the default. But Pam, yo, you could tell. That's why I didn't believe that he was saying, because you could tell from his jokes that it was Pam that he wanted to fuck. You could tell by certain shit he dropped on her, like he wanted to fuck Pam and shit. That was most people wanted to fuck. I'd have tore Pam up.
Yeah, nah, you wouldn't. Yeah, sure.
Random spoons, like yo. Martin is all cool. Anybody say they don't like Martin, you just a weirdo.
Everybody on Martin had their moments. Like you can create a good 7-minute minimum reel of every main character.
All right, rank the characters funniest to least funny.
The main characters,
main characters.
Main character.
Least funny, I say Gina, only because
she was a straight woman.
Yeah, misogyny and all that.
No,
because there were times where like there was a little too much effort, and it wasn't like it may have been the character, but like the one where Pretty Ricky, what they called him, where she showed up late. That's hilarious. But you could tell it was a little like it almost felt like she's trying to be Martin Jr.
Yeah, a lot of her jokes came off as like she'd almost look to Martin like that Martin.
Yeah.
That was
wasn't-
actually the first time she had to be animated though in
Yeah.
the series.
Yeah.
Actually, was the Pretty Ricky
No, there's a
episode.
couple other ones.
I probably put her. I wouldn't put
when
her
her head
last.
was stuck in the thing.
Yeah.
That was
Like
funny.
you said, everybody had their moment. Like if you name a character, you can name their funniest moments.
Tommy
time.
after Gina.
Oh, I don't know. The thing is, Tommy probably got some parts where he made me laugh the hardest. Like just that. Remember when he was just
I
laughing?
might have Tommy just second.
I don't know. Cole, what about Cole? So where Cole fall in the mix?
Here's the thing with Cole, like because he was supposed to be like I hate
Yes.
that Dumb is supposed to be the funny character. Like,
Yeah. But you know what changed my mind about that, Silly? Is
What's
that it's because I thought people like Cole was unrealistic.
Oh, sorry.
We all together know
I know where this
somebody
is going.
who is
It's
about as
rhetorical,
dumb as
nigga.
Cole. So it kind of shifted my view on Cole a little bit. But go ahead, continue. Because my last would probably
I'm
be.
gonna let him finish his.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I would say, I don't know. How about we all go? So I said my fifth, Gina.
Oh, okay,
Celia, who you got at 5?
Gina. I thought we probably all got Gina.
That's all unanimous?
I think I got Cole simply because Gina made me laugh harder more times. But Cole got the most memorable Renum
This
spoons.
nigga's a feminist.
Random spoons.
But
the
Gina,
thing that made
Gina
Random
got more.
spoons funny is Martin attacking him after
Yeah.
and trying to.
Yeah. But also, it's like, I think Gina chemistry with Martin was the best. Like, and Cole's just stood out alone a lot of times.
Tommy and Martin.
No, I'm talking about out of Cole and Gina. And
okay, yeah.
So I think like that they work real well together. And it's just like some of that jokes, like if Gina gonna make me laugh, she gonna make me crack up. But if Cole gonna make me laugh, it's gonna be like, haha, just the regular cliche dumb jokes from time to time. So,
Yeah.
So your number 5 is Cole?
Yeah.
Paco. I'm a fall back on my Tommy because my memory horrible. And every time, as soon as I said, I'm like, hold up, Tommy got some fucking moments, bro.
You got right.
I was tripping with that one.
Tommy's.
See, the
Number
thing with
4.
Pam is that Pam had a lot of her lines was delivered in angriness. Like a lot of her funny. So I'd probably say Pam. It's gonna look like how you think it will. I would say Pam number 4.
Oh God, no. I thought top 2 was gonna be pretty easy. Actually.
I know my top 2.
I don't know.
Number 4 for me is Gina.
Nah, I'm gonna go Cole. My bad. I'm gonna go Cole number 4. Because he was a one-liner. You had to set him up kind of person. I'm gonna go Cole.
I'm between Pam and Cole for number 4, and I thought that I was going to say Cole, but now that you say that, Pam had a lot of shit that didn't hit. Where even like Cole will make you chuckle, even if it wasn't. But Pam had some other jokes didn't hit. But the ones that I got Cole number 4. I got Cole number 4.
Yeah.
Where this nigga going?
Where this secretary name ass nigga at?
Yep. All right, cool. So we had 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had Cole, Gina. Oh, I'm gonna go Tommy. Tommy 3rd. I thought top 2 was gonna be pretty easy, but yeah, Tommy 3. That nigga, he has the part that made me laugh the hardest with just that nigga's laugh, in that one episode where they was trying to catch Gina's girlfriend doing shit. Well, friend, but yeah, Tommy, and also the New Jack City parody part.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
that
go
nigga
Pam
holding in
number
his
3.
laugh.
Fine, Pam. I got Pam number 3.
Tommy 2. I mean, I'm cool with Tommy at 2. Unless Sean niggas got Tommy at 1. I got Pam number 2 though.
I mean,
Tommy, Tommy character not being a dummy and having like Tommy was a nigga with money, Tommy getting hoes. Like his personality allow him to be in control of his humor. You know what I'm saying? To get the draws moments, like he could he could
Get the draws.
he could be funny to everyone on the show pretty much. So,
Yeah.
and then we know number one is
Yeah.
Stan.
But yeah, I never did it. Yeah, it was Tommy and Martin. Tommy and Martin like the fucking Jadakiss and Styles P of that show.
Can we get better analogies than Jadakiss and stuff? I've heard that so many
only
times.
two
It could be
people.
better.
That's only two people that go like. Who else is? Ain't no more back and forth niggas. Pause.
Chris and Neef.
Chris and Meek. Look who you
Anyway.
say.
No,
What's your
man,
favorite
man.
character from Martin? Like favorite character he played,
Oh,
or
he
favorite
played?
side character out of, or like I mean, Hustle Man, Bro Man,
Hustle
Oh,
Man.
Hustle, man.
Hustle
Hustle,
Man.
man.
I like Otis.
Hustle Man. But the favorite character he played,
Otis is one of my least favorite. I liked wasn't Jerome.
yeah, Jerome easily. Dragonfly Jones in the mix.
He was cool
got-
too.
I got Otis then Jerome.
It was Jerome Shanae, and then I guess the white one was last
Like you
because
said, Shanae is her own stand. I didn't even think about.
Yeah,
Shanae.
exactly. That was Shanae. You know what's funny? Mario's sister look exactly like Shanae.
that's
I
gross.
can imagine that's probably where you got it from.
He was like, never mind getting you to play her. I'm not gonna put the family on or nothing. I got this. Give me the
Yo,
dress, nigga.
What was wild was on Do the Right Thing. I didn't know that was actually Spike Lee's sister. And then when I found out it was Spike Lee's sister, I was like, she looked like Spike Lee's sister. And that took me out of it. I was like, yeah. Shout out Martin. Shout out
Martin,
Fresh
man.
Prince. Shout out Wayans Brothers. Also,
We need them good black shows back, man.
listen, I don't see it happening because comedy styles change so much.
Yeah.
Not
Not only that, but culturally, it's not. You don't have like the way we talk and the way we as black men talk, us three, but in general, and the way a lot of us walk in the swagger and natural charisma that we had, like that's not. I kind of hinted at it. People have always taken a somebody don't seem black enough thing to mean ignorance, whatever. Nah, that ain't it. Like it's a lot of well-spoken, intelligent black people that have the aura that we have, but it's not being made like the thing for black people to be like that no more. Like you look on the NBA draft 2003 pinnacle draft year. Niggas had cornrows. Niggas was in baggy suits. LeBron James was a high school graduate with a black baby mama and who turned out to be his wife and kid. And nowadays, just the culture of black people as a whole, like it's being an alternative black is like it's cool and it's regular. So the shows that we had, you don't gotta make them no more.
My bad. You wanna go?
No, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
The thing that happened was right when they first started making black shows, they didn't think white people would like them, so they made them to cater to black people. That's why you had so much black opulence, because that's what niggas wanted to see. But as it transitioned, they realized that fucking white people love black culture. They start turning it into now it's black characters. They got certain black tropes. You're not gonna see black excellence on the TV like that. You're not gonna see a doctor and a lawyer with mad kids, and it's hilarious because for what? They could make them a drug dealer or an idiot and get more money. Cause white people
think with that, yeah,
but they killed UPN. Like I don't know if y'all watched the game. But the game was a completely different show. On UPN, wherever it was. And then it went over to Viacom and they turned it into fucking Orange County or whatever show they had. They turned it into the Black Orange County. Like when BET started doing that was the test. Like they started just doing the MTV shows black. They're like, oh, we could just do that. We don't have to actually like write compelling characters that send a message for what?
Well, like stuff with like UPN, especially like in the 90s and shit like that, and all the staples. They just wanted the black audience first, and then they wanted to reel in the whites, and then they switched the programming up. But I don't think Jordan Wright, like you can be cool black and not be ignorant. Like Fresh
Definitely.
Prince of Bel-Air is like the prototype of the cool black of the TV shows. But Will Smith wasn't stupid. Like he
Nah.
was smart. He had his shit together. Like, yeah, like Martin wasn't
A lot of
stupid.
shit was him calling out people for like, remember the when he carved his name on the desk and they were like, these folks did it to be remembered. He's like, that's why I did it. Like it was him pulling cards in a way. But also, another reason too, and I think like a lot of people are hesitant to try to, because like I've always liked to write. I've always, in the perfect world, I'd have wrote a movie or a screenplay or a book or whatever. But like
4 or 5 are in there.
You can't read that well. But he told somebody 4 or 5 ideas, nigga. Stop trying to make it sound good.
Nah, his character's name Mike because he got 4 letters in it. So that's up good.
He actually think that he been calling him Mickey for 10 years now. He never seen Mike on paper.
I think I'm Mitri.
But like another thing too is you get into where, and this may be a small part, but like a lot of black people want to like retro gatekeep, and it's kind of impossible, but I do feel like a lot of people now wouldn't want to produce something to where you hear white people saying shit like if I heard a white person say I'm trying to get like you, that would break my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like just certain things. I start seeing white girls say "woo child" and they didn't even know how to pronounce it, how it's spelled.
Woo Chile,
woo Chile, like,
and Ba Felicia,
yeah. But overall, it was a great time. It was a golden era, and even in the early 2000s, like I said, or you mentioned it early, silly, to My Wife and Kids. Everybody hate Chris.
My Wife and Kids was the last of the opulent black sitcoms.
Yeah, and it didn't have to go over the top
with the projects.
Yeah, and it was good money making folk. And the thing with, like I said, like Blackish had a good premise. Blackish, when I watched it, was a cool show. It was a cool show, I can honestly say. But there was that kind of explaining. It felt like it was meant for white people.
That's what I hate the most.
Now, that's why I don't watch.
Like, I like to sit down and watch a show and not think about, black people being killed by the police all the time. And now they got an episode. Oh my God, a black person killed by shut the fuck up and just be black. All right, it's cool that you black. That can play a background.
Now it's some hilarious shit. It's the scene.
That's the difference.
Oh, go ahead, Sheila, my bad.
That's the difference between writing for black people and writing about black people. Because I don't know if you remember the Fresh Prince episode where Jazz put his hands up when he was
he said, I know how this go. Yeah.
But you don't start with an origin story. You feel me? It's understood what he's talking about because that was But now for
white saying smart shit sometimes.
For white people, you gotta hammer them over the head with the hey, you're killing black folk because that's who you're writing for now.
Word.
Yeah. And it's just no star you can put in that situation, like in stuff. Like a comedic acting stars who like Lakeith Stanfield, the nigga's fucking corny, awkward actor. Like I want to see a full show about him. He's good, but it's like
but you're right, he's
like, and it goes back to, like you said, who do you get that's like us and it's just it ain't happening like that unless it's on one of these networks, like unless somebody give Tubi a good show or something. It ain't really happening.
50 Cent kind of killed black entertainment in a way when now everything has to be gangster.
Yeah. But I will say too, in his defense, with like him doing the BMF and he wanted to spill into I think he wanted to do like a preacher story about Harlem, nigga that, kidnapped Rich Porter brother, all that shit. Like he's trying to do that. I will say we watched mafia movies for years. Robert De Niro, Pacino, nobody minded them playing mobsters and bosses for years. I think it's all right that 50 is giving, these.
Well, I mean, it's not, you're getting this coin. I meant more hip hop because like we said, Will Smith was black, he was urban, he wasn't a gangster. But
Right.
now you don't have that. You don't have that rapper anymore.
Yeah, you're right. He did what Chief Keef did to rap. You can. There ain't gonna be no 18-year-old Lil Romeos.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, between
Even-
50 and Chief Keef, they killed the other subgenres
Yeah.
of hip hop.
Even Silento had to kill somebody at some point to actually whipping
That's
they
his cousin.
nigga.
Oh shit, he sure did. Hurricane Chris too.
Hurricane. Hey, fun fact. The first and only song I ever requested on the radio was "A Baby" by Hurricane Chris.
Why would you tell us that?
If y'all love it, some Flea trivia at some point in life.
What was the radio station?
It was 107.5 or 92.3. And they I remember the entire conversation. I was waiting at the radio. I was probably like 9 or 10 years old. I don't know. And then they picked up. It was like, hey, what you want to hear? I was like, that Hurricane Chris, say baby.
Ooh, you already know.
He
Listen,
did
hey,
some kind of cool. You ain't even gotta ask, folks.
Not because I was like, hey, Hurricane Chris, hey baby, and then the nigga said, hey baby, and then he clicked and turned that shit
You
off.
knew,
but
but you knew that's what you wanted to hear. It wasn't like he didn't tell you nothing.
He
I
had to
don't
think
yeah.
about it. There was no list. He called in with that one. He didn't have to think while he was so old.
But the funny thing is, if it was 107.5, it was a bit acceptable. But like 92.3, they only play like street shit at night. And this was nighttime, so they probably heard
They'd have cursed him out.
Get
Get your goofy ass on, bro.
Hands to sleep.
like this ain't Gucci. Like that was Chicago really listened to Gucci at one point. So
Yo, look what you in Chicago requested. I just realized you in
Wow.
Chicago requested a baby. Somebody's dying on your street as we
Like,
speak.
yeah.
And you on the phone talking about, ooh, hey baby.
Hey, they played that motherfucker.
Nigga
Yeah,
fell asleep. Hey baby, you was a sick.
I know you knew how to do all the dances too. You
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
know
I
those
did.
niggas.
Fly
I did.
definitely looked like a dancer, like the nigga in Lunch. You got to step around
Yeah.
to get to the. You're part of me, God.
He not even getting hoes with it. He just obnoxious in any fucking way.
It's him and his mans. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's him and 4 niggas. Like yo,
They
yo,
all
man,
good kids, by the way.
Ooh, this is a sick nigga. None of them
was
gangs.
I wasn't the dancing nigga in school, but I did know all the dances coming up.
Yo, it's even sicker to
Batman
be a dancing
cranking
nigga
ass
at
nigga.
home. You,
Yeah, not
at
showing
home?
my shit. But hey, in a tough situation, the nigga got to crank that motherfucker. I got practice already. I done put my 10,000 hours.
What is the
in.
situation in which a crank that would have been?
Nigga, hurricane, tsunami, you don't know shit.
what you was preparing for? Nigga at the crib, like yo, if they ever need me to crank
Yeah.
that though,
It could be a
You
bomb
was a
threat or
sick
something. You
Niggas
never
go to
know.
a Soldier Boy concert, one of his backup dancers tears ligament.
Hey,
Nigga had a breakaway trick t-shirt or some shit.
yo, having a breakaway shirt with a Soldier Boy shirt under it
Yeah.
is insane, man.
hey, I think the last dance that I've learned in my life, it was the I don't even want to say shit, but yeah.
Nah, yeah, you already did.
Y'all niggas.
Nah, go ahead, bro. We not gonna say nothing.
So, nigga, who the fuck y'all think I am, right? You think I'm a
Crank
stranger?
that
just
dancing
messing
ass
up?
nigga.
Nah, it was the because the first off, the name is crazy. Like, it's like just to say the name.
Son, if I find out you was whipping your hair back and forth,
Dog, I'm about to, yeah.
No.
yo, you know what's nasty? When you had the breakaway shirt, it changed your whole outfit.
Yeah.
And then you had the white glasses with the yo. Soldier Boy's walking around with rubber bands around his neck, and that's really what upsets me the most about it.
He was
It
just
was-
doing all types of lame nigga shit.
But hold on, let's not get too far from. Go ahead, Fly.
Yeah.
All right. So the name of this dance. This is the name of the dance. So don't. It was the
You was
jerk.
doing the homie.
You did the jerk.
I did the jerk.
What?
You was sick.
Hey, and probably a cat daddy was throwing the.
Did you have?
support
But
to
see,
it.
but did y'all have a Cali swag kind of fashion era too? Y'all did, yeah. I seen old pictures, but it also ran concurrent with y'all Pelly era, didn't it?
All right, so yeah, you was either pellied up or you was, Hollister at some point, or
Was it like a home jersey, away jersey thing?
yeah,
Like,
because you could do either or, but it was like, it was a tough situation, man.
I'm
nigga
glad
had
I've
a
always been the ashy bully character.
You're gonna
Like,
Gross Brothers.
yeah.
yeah, because I never Hollister. My folks wasn't buying me Hollister. It's a black tee, and I want to fight. Yeah, man, y'all niggas is in Hollister.
I feel
and
like
what's
Sealy would,
that,
you know how
pastel?
people sort through shirts and they make sure they got the cleanest one. I think he went for the distressed one. Like, nah, this collar got a loose thread. This is my shit right here.
He said it's too clean.
They gonna know what I'm on.
Yeah.
No, I never.
Put this in the dryer. Don't clean the filter. I need lint on my shit. Yeah,
Y'all-
Saying. And
So
that
y'all
was
like
still
that
kind
one?
of cleaner than niggas Hollister eras. Like Hollister was dirty. Like it
Not
was
really.
Nah,
No,
I tell you
I give you
what.
this. People wore the same Hollister shirt.
That's what
every
I was
week.
getting to. Niggas
Yeah,
would
'cause
get
they
they
only had
one,
three.
like just like polo. Nigga had a blue polo with the red horse or the white one with the niggas would wear it 4 times, but it was polo, so they thought they were supposed to get away with it.
Thought that-
It was a lot of people recycling Hollister and Arrow, but I tell you, the Abercrombie Fitch niggas was like the rappers who be like, I'm not a rap nigga. That was of white fashion. Like Abercrombie niggas be like, I ain't no
hate
fashion
it.
nigga, but like
You
I got the
remember
ammo.
when Dipset had everybody in that skull
scarf.
shit?
Bruh, I was wearing Joel Santana's my favorite rapper at one point in life.
You was sick. Man, let
So-
me not say that. I was playing alphabetical slow for bitches.
Yeah, in front of
fuck
bitches.
that. So I was definitely on the Scar wave, probably like 2 weeks early because Joel's is doing it first. But yeah, I did the Scar wave. I did the Jerk era wave. I did the what else was there? It was awful. Obviously white tees. Yeah, it was a fun time. Y'all ever
White
learned-
tee was a good era because
was affordable.
everyone could. I like at
Everybody
times
could
in fashion where everybody could participate.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why now it turned out good that I had immigrant parents that didn't give a fuck what
Both
was
of them?
cool. Yeah, they both from Barbados.
Oh.
Shit. My mom came in a year before I was born. And my dad maybe 5. I don't know. But they didn't care what was cool. And so now I gotta be at school acting like I'm too tough for this stuff that I want. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It was a facade, yeah.
Yeah, like, come here. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
That's
that
fair.
it was it
Niggas, them
worked
new
out.
Jordans, nigga.
Yo, fuck
Niggas
Jordans.
Emasculating niggas for nice clothes, nigga. My
And
father
as a
said
fact,
polos
though,
is for
man.
homos, nigga.
I told you something. The only
That's
pair of
crazy.
Jordans my mom ever bought me was the Jordan boots. I just showed my mans. I can't even pull it, but there was a Jordan. And here's the thing, right? I asked her. I got 2 stories about fashion where she looked out, but she didn't. So
Her heart was in the right place,
Her heart was her
but
heart
it was in the
there.
wrong store.
It was son. So I need Jordans, mom. All right, fuck it, got you. But she came home with the Jordan boots. And here's the thing, right? I don't know no better. I ain't never had Jordans. I got big brother, but I'm the only kid at the house. My brother stay in Jersey, grown up. Like
It's 91 degrees in this story, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, why they got that type of apparel now?
In Southern Florida?
I was in New York.
Oh, okay.
I was in New York. So she bought me the Jordan boots. I think tomorrow I'm finna kill him.
Slept
the
next
thing.
to the outfit.
Here's the thing, sir. My mama buy me 1 pair of dress shoes and 1 pair of sneakers. Right? That's for the year. So
Real island activity.
Dress shoes
Yo,
for public school, yeah. She definitely from
Yeah.
where they wear sandals
know.
all the time with no lotion. Go ahead.
And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm finna kill him with the Jordans all year. Fair, I never been roasted. Bruh, to this day, I still get I get fucking anxiety thinking about the way I ain't want to go to lunch. So I'm sitting in the class like, yeah. I ain't want to go to lunch because I'm gonna walk through the door and niggas is just, you know.
So when did you first realize like, oh, these aren't the Jordans that I can get
when
away
I
with?
walked in to first period, a nigga up out of I want to say one of those because that's the thing now, but
That's
it
the
was
modern version.
yeah, the fuck you got on, and now everybody looking. Yo, he thought he killed them.
That's the worst part.
Yeah. When niggas think when they try to like, I hate the oh shit, he trying to get fresh kind of roast. Like when they notice that
That's
there's a
awful.
change, you trying
And
to
there's a
change the
change,
story.
yeah. Because normally I got the uniform shirt on. It's out. I mean, it's not tucked in. I mean, it's a real nasty. It's a real nasty look. And then I came in, and here's the thing, right? I ain't had much clothes. Like, I mean, I had clothes, but nothing fly. So now I got to find something to wear with this. So I'm in a Rock WWE t-shirt and some fucking Lee's dungarees or some shit. Like these are the only casual clothes I
had
had.
a jabroni tee.
She set me up for failure. So let me tell you the second time, right?
God damn. It's
the first. This
Polo
nigga was dressed like a receptionist at the SmackDown Hotel. My fault.
Said there was a time when Polo had it was like they were the pants was kind of shiny. I don't want to say shiny, but there was iridescence to the Polo pants. Everybody
he don't want to
them.
say shiny, but he gonna define it a little bit.
Everybody had them, right? So I mean, I need the Polo jeans, the shiny ones. So, all right, I got you. Fucked up the Jordans this time. On it.
Hey, did you let her know that Jordans was a letdown?
At some point, yeah.
Did you? So you put the playoff pressure on her.
Yeah. I let her know, like, yo, these wasn't the ones, man.
You showed her the stats ESPN do it. They like Patrick Mahomes never beat the Bengals, like that type shit. Like
I used to talk about them, but I don't have no point of reference. Fan, I go home as PBS. Like I don't know what the Jordan 3s is. I don't know which ones is which.
You still don't.
I'm like, yo, they gonna tell me which number these is when I get there. They weren't a number, man.
Word. He's still devastated. Like the initial impact of the revelation still.
Yeah, I still remember how the stood up out his seat and he pointed over people. Like he was rude about it, fam. When I came in, like you could tell the walk was like, ooh, new clothes. And yeah, he shut it all down. 2 steps in. And
all new clothes.
I'm trying to be confrontational. Nah, these is Jordans. And then niggas let me know real aggressively.
It wasn't.
That there's Jordans and then there's Jordans.
Yeah.
So back to the polo pants, right? So now she bought me some polo pants. Again, I know no better. They say polo. I get to apparently I didn't know that USPA.
Oh man.
Man, I walked in the polo assassins.
Let me ask, was the walk confident? Like, did you know you would put that shit on?
I was gonna kill him because that was the hot shit right now. And there was a chick in class she was talking about. Oh, I might have him tomorrow because she had told me I'm gonna stop and we'll grab you a pair. I'm gonna kill. So I walked in. I mean, these me. You feel me? No. I think I left school. Like it was a little like I'm pretty sure I cut the rest of the day. Like yeah, fair to this day, so I never put polo assassin on my body and fucking get hops.
No.
I like how everybody calls it assassin too. They don't say association.
Polo assassin. That was what happened. I got assassinated.
It was killing niggas' egos. That's why.
I remember, like in my mind's eye, I can see the classroom where they fried me, fam.
What was your you got to say something after. What was your worst fit like of school era? Like what was the worst thing you could remember wearing?
I never got roasted for a fit, but I did wear like I was bought a polo assassin jacket, and I would just keep like the strap of the jacket over the logo, so it just looked like a regular black jacket. So that was probably the worst. There's some creative Rex also. I wore creative Rex just
in elementary school. I was I kept a jersey with a third string nigga on it, bro. Like, I don't know what it was, but like there were just like 4 occurrences in life where I had a jersey of a nigga that had no business in the league.
Bro, parents don't know.
They
They
don't.
don't.
That's the
Well, no,
problem.
and here's the thing with me, like they did, but they like
No, they just set you up.
I think my mother was trying to get away with you young, you just gonna appreciate that it's a jersey kind of thing. See, like
Yeah.
I did have benefits of having a young mother. Like my mother had me like right after high school, so like she was in the know.
She's
Like
still
I could be like,
tapped
I
in.
want some Air Force Ones, and she know which ones to get me. She knew
Yeah.
what Jordans I like. Like she could Christmas. I didn't have to write a list. I opened it
And
up.
she
I
grew
got
up in
Grand Theft Auto
America,
Vice City.
right?
What happened?
So y'all Caribbean or you American black, right?
I'm I
He's
don't know if
actually
I'm
black.
honored by that for you to assume that I got folks from other places because I know you like sons of immigrants think y'all better than us. But no, I'm
Nah,
a
Y'all not.
yeah, they not.
I'm not
I'm a
one of them.
no, I'm my roots is I'm an American. I'm a black American.
Bro, the thing is, I didn't experience American blacks till I moved to Florida. It's a completely different. Like my mom's whole friend group is all immigrants, so there's really no point of reference.
Now, when you
You got
said there's more Jamaicans in Flatbush than Jamaica, I laughed, but I know you wasn't being funny.
no, that it's the second largest. I mean, I say I being funny, but it's the
But
second largest outside of Jamaica. So there's for the joke, there's more, but yeah, there's a lot. There's all Jamaica, but yeah. So your mom at least knows American black culture to at least have a point of reference. So my mom was
yeah.
a year removed from fucking sandals and
Still got the
coconuts.
same sandals. She's just not from the environment where she had to wear them no more.
Yeah, no shit. Now that's why I just wear the sandals now because I got PTSD from trying to get fly.
See, like my mother grew up in 1980s and 90s Queens in Brooklyn and shit in Harlem and all that. So like she in the know. But nah, I had like a Chris Winkie Carolina Panthers jersey. He won a Heisman at Florida State. He was like a 4th string quarterback. I remember my first in elementary school, we used to have at my school, we had what you call style days where we had a uniform, but like 1 or 2 Fridays out of every month, they would let you pay $1 and you could wear regular clothes.
That's fucked up.
In my school, it was every Friday you could dress casual.
Nah, they made niggas pay $1, bro.
That's fucked up.
They was taxing us.
That
It was mafia shakedown. See a nigga would be like, "Hey, you ain't pay your style day $1, nigga."
nigga had a Chris Doohickey jersey on from goddamn.
Dog,
whoever.
I had a Wally Serbiak jersey, and it was the like Kevin Garnett rookie year type.
Them jerseys was fire. Just the name.
They was okay, but it was Wally Serbiak, and I wore it, and this was when I was like the new nigga in school. I started school that year, but I didn't have any friends or anything there, and I wore that with some black distressed jeans with a white t-shirt under the jersey and the Tracy McGrady Adidas, and
that's not a bad fit.
Yes, it was. It was a bad fit because I didn't maximize my resource. I had white forces and I had some white and blue Pippins at home, and I said, "Nah, let me wear these blue." They was the Tracy McGrady's with the bulky strap across the side. I'm gonna pull a picture up. When y'all see it, y'all gonna make fun of me for what I did when I was 9.
You was 9. Wow, my mom.
See, at least your mom's tapped in enough to know
that nigga silly is hurt.
NFL jersey. She just ain't know who to pop and play at.
Nah, my father bought the fit, but he was in New York at the time. My mother let me leave the house in them shits. I was mad in the motherfucker.
No, I was ready. Because my mom
jersey that just said Philadelphia and number 3. It's one of those ones you buy on Flatbush. There was no Iverson on the back. You just gotta know.
Them Etsy jerseys.
It's implied who it would be if it was licensed.
Yeah, they don't have the licenses for any NBA logos or nothing, so it just say Philly.
Nigga had the implicated T. It just said icon for the nameplate.
No, my mom was born.
My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, my mom was born in 1960. Actually, she had me at like 36 years old.
These the ones I wore to school.
I mean, like I said, they go with the, you feel me?
Keep them
Nigga
clean.
just try to be nice.
Clean, though. Yeah,
Uncharacteristic.
like I remember my mom giving me some Sub-Zero Jordans and stuff like that. But like it wasn't like Team Jordans was horrible at the time when I was a kid. I also had like, this is why I would never wear Dunks today, because I would be a hypocrite in life. Because like it was times where she was like, you can either get this pair of Jordans or these 7 pairs of Dunks, because they all the same price. I'm not finna wear no fucking Dunks.
Yeah.
And then I would choose the Jordan. But
I
now
respect
Dunks is
it
like
now.
$7,000.
Niggas paying them $150 for Dunks. Like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Dunks was like
Dunks was
$30 when I was a kid.
Yeah, Dunks was.
Yeah, y'all was this nigga silly.
So I'm
All right.
trying to find the
Hold on.
picture.
So that was the worst y'all ever been roasted at school? Or
I ain't got
anything?
roasted, but I ain't get roasted. It was just like, this nigga can't be
roast.
serious.
Nah, I got roasted, bro. Yeah, that's probably the worst.
That was the beginning of Sealy's villain story. You won't admit it, but he used to play the cello before that.
Like it took me up through there for the jeans, but the sneakers, man, it broke some in me, and like, yeah, that's what. Yo, you know what? And y'all laugh, but that's probably where I got that. I hate pretty boy niggas. Cause why? Why you? Yo, and it was fucked up because my folks had money, so my folks got more money than your mom. Why you get the sneakers?
I'm not gonna lie. Finding out some of the worst dressed niggas in school was the kids of doctors and shit was like, whoa. Like it as a kid, you don't realize priorities. But we was like, damn, y'all parents don't love y'all college fun having ass niggas.
Hold on. These was the damn, it don't show the blue.
I mean, we can still kind of see how terrible things is going.
Yeah. The shoe. It was there you go. You kind of see it.
Nah, you don't gotta refocus it, man. It's
the blue is very pronounced though.
Yeah,
it's like, you can't avoid it.
It's suede. The blue is suede.
Oh my god, it get worse every fucking description.
That blue got main character syndrome.
Listen, I just knew we couldn't buy much clothes when I was younger. Then I got older, and I was like, I'm gonna buy all the fucking clothes I choose.
Yeah.
So now life is
I
different.
just started buying clothes.
We see the finesse, boy. We see you. I got you. go pop the collar, boy. No. Yeah, you just can't wear nothing great. Like if Silly come on the podcast just looking fresh as hell,
we would
roast him even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
This nigga got a makeover. Like we
but you know, Property Brothers ass nigga when he renovated himself.
Glow up ass nigga. But I tell you, kids nowadays got pressure on them, boy, because all the expensive shit in our day was polo. A nigga might have had a fake Gucci bag, some shit like that. Niggas now in Travis Scott ones, the shoe cost $500.
Jordan, you got your
Mary jeans, man, please.
Your child from listen, you better hope the trends leave. You probably got like because you having a child, you probably got like until like 10 years old before they start getting made fun of. So you better hope the prices go down for some shit in 10 years.
You better hustle.
Or just hope your son cool with being bummy. Like
I tell you, my sister, my sister got that I'm shocked that you like black boys fast. I'm not gonna lie. Her boyfriend black no motherfucker. I was like, oh, yes, but this is the shocker to me. You know what I mean? But I took her school shopping and she was like, just give me some she got like some $15 jeans and cut them up and shit. I was like, yes, man, because we'd went shopping and you'd be like, all right, let's go. All right, let me get the one pair of jeans. There's 150, 3 more to go. I'd have had a panic attack.
Listen, jeans, I'm not spending more than $6. Like jeans you can let slide because jeans can just be regular. But like motherfuckers be wanting the Gucci print all over the shirt. And
I've worn jeans 5 times in the past 5 years, and
Yeah, I
three of
wore
them was last year.
Oh, you mean all right? I thought you meant like all right. I only wear jeans actually. Like I hate wearing jogging pants and shit like in joggers.
oh shorts. Or I got some joggers now, but
You said you wear
jeans.
jorts?
Got to show off the suede
That's
back.
what it sounded like you said.
Nah,
I can
with
see it.
shorts.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't wear joggers. I just don't like that shit, man. I gotta wear jeans.
Yeah,
Jeans or the jeans where the jeans don't feel jeany. You know what I mean?
I dress like I be so I'm not insecure, but like
That's what insecure
I'm
niggas.
aware of optics. So most of the time when my wife get off work or some shit, like all I wear is sweats, t-shirts and shit, like Nike slides and black socks. Like that's all the time. But she's a legal assistant. And we be going places and I be like, damn, I look like the bummy boyfriend with a sophisticated. I make like
Man.
4 times what she make, but it's just the optics
So
don't
let
be
me throw
good
that
for
out.
my liking. I be telling cashiers, I be like, I make more money than her. I'm just
That was
dressed
me
like
with
I'm just dressed like I found out I wasn't playing before tip off.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't know why. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I can't. I just can't. I don't know what to say, bro. I can't do that shit.
Do what?
So
Shut up, nigga.
just want like the joggers and then the t-shirt and then shit outside. I don't know why.
Yeah. Shit, that's the ultimate fit.
Yeah, you see what your fashion advice coming from, Jordan. You see what your ultimate fit is right now.
You in the
This
hot.
nigga's- like,
I
come
can't
on,
even
man.
say my joke back. Never mind. Nigga said that's nigga called Sealy my peer in fashion. All right, man.
Yeah, we already went over this, nigga. It's us.
Yeah, gang. What else? Y'all wanna wrap it up, or y'all think it's another thing to talk about?
Shit, it's almost 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's almost it. We can wrap
About
it
to
up.
go
That
to the
was a
gym and
great.
shit.
Oh nah, yo, damn, son. We was done with the movie. I was gonna ask y'all favorite white show.
King of Queens.
Okay.
King of Queens was fire.
Sitcom, not just because niggas might say Breaking Bad, but
Nah,
sitcom.
let me Google some. Y'all know I was
You
I
got Malcolm in the Middle. That's a great
Malcolm in the
one.
Middle was forgotten.
Never really got into that. It was either King of Queens or Seinfeld.
You was a Seinfeld
Seinfeld.
nigga?
I
You
fucks
look
with
like
Seinfeld.
it. It was good, but it's not something I sit down and watch, continuously. Like I can watch King of Queens season 1 of the last season over and
Yeah.
over. And because
Shit,
they got a storyline to it too.
Yeah.
So
King of Queens, I fucked with that 70s show.
that was okay. It was
It
cool.
was a cool show. But I was like, and that's why like me now, even as a kid, I was 8 years old. Like, man, I ain't watching these white ass shows. Like, it had to really impress me. Like, I was you gotta understand when the PlayStation 2 came out, my dad bought me Bustin' Loose with Richard Pryor on DVD.
Yeah.
Like, so like I was built this way. Like my parents made me.
I don't want to hear nothing from a gay comedian called Busted Nothing. Like I know
Shout
what's
out to all my
going on.
gay niggas, like Ray just said. But
Shut up,
nah,
yes,
but
I
like I was like my mother when I was like 5 and 6, I used to collect action figures and I had like wrestling ones. She was like, "You don't like no black wrestlers and shit." She got me Devon Dudley as an action figure for Christmas one year. Like she just
Yeah, I'm cool with that racism. Like, there's really no good black wrestlers. Like,
right.
it's cool
I was
not
like,
to
I
like.
got the Rock. She was like, I don't know, his mama don't look.
Yeah,
But yeah, like
The
even as a
Rock don't
kid,
be
like it was
counting
like
when you talking
it
about
was
black shit.
black shit. But yeah, I say like that 70s show, King of Queens, The Wonder Years. Believe it or not.
no, I don't. No, Drake and Josh,
Drake and Josh was fire.
a great show. So this is past silly,
Yeah, he was 29 when these shows came out.
Yeah,
I like Drake and Josh. I mean, it was towards the end of my kid show watching, but Drake and Josh was a solid show.
Yeah, it was a great time. There was some great shows. No more
What
great
is your
shows.
favorite cartoon? We don't see what era you from. What was the top cartoon for you in your cartoon era?
Hey,
It was
Arnold.
cartoon.
Hey Arnold.
It was it's always gonna be South Park for me. I mean, if we're not doing those type of cartoons,
You a South Park nigga?
it's funny. Like South Park, and
I'm not like I'm shocked that I didn't know other niggas like South Park. Man, South Park.
shout out. First off, shout out my gay niggas. All right, let's get that shout out the way. But also shout out my nigga Jesus. He put me on the South Park. South Park kind of molded my whole comedic like view of things. Like
King
South
of the Hill
Park,
getting revived, by the way. I
never liked King of the Hill, but South Park, yeah, that's the greatest show ever. I think that's actually the greatest. Well, my favorite show is Twilight Zone, but second is South Park. That's
People try to act like South Park ain't like they try to make it seem like it's just the edgy comedy thing, but South Park is legitimately funny as fuck, bro. Like,
I can't. It's like you with Seinfeld. I can't sit and watch South Park, but there's like I can watch South Park. It's not like I'm gonna just keep watching them, but I can definitely watch South. Son, the Scott Tenorman episode, fam.
yeah.
Well, I sat and rewatched whole seasons.
Niece, he fed this nigga his parents, dog. Like fed.
Yes.
The first couple seasons, I don't know if it got worse or better.
Yeah, but as it got when the graphics and shit got better, like in the later seasons, South Park, like
as soon as you get to season 3 to like see like South Park is the greatest running show. Like as far as like longevity, like The Simpsons only had like first good 9 seasons and then they sucked out. But like South Park was great from like season 3 to season 21.
Yeah. South Park got that Wayne mixtape kind of like he knew every bar he wasn't saying was fire, but he didn't give a fuck. And that kind of made it fire. Like it's trashy parts of but some of the lines and just moments of the show just make up for the dry spots of anything. But like nowadays, like it be 90% quality material in the South Park episode. I gotta catch back up on it. But
yeah, I haven't watched the new episodes. But yeah, South Park that's number 1.
Yeah. Anyway.
How about you, Seal? Lee?
But shit, I'm talking about kids shows.
Oh,
kids
great.
Oh.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Hey Arnold.
No, yeah, you said
Hey Arnold was solid. I'd probably say Rugrats, maybe.
Recess for me. So Recess is slept on.
Recess is cool. It's just tough to find this. Actually, I think it's on like Disney Plus.
Probably so.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus now. It was tough to find before that.
Also, underrated show, not cartoon. Smart Guy, great show.
Smart Guy was fired, bro.
Smart Guy was alright.
Smart Guy,
nah, it was great. It's great.
Smart Guy. Was Smart Guy better than Sister?
Hell yeah. Sister was great too, though. But
His sister was and his sister's kind of like Family Matters. It was in the moment, but you're not going back and watching Sister.
I tried to. I remember I was stuck in like a line that was in the car in the line that was like 3 hours. I watched Sister. So it was cool. It was a good time.
Next time,
it's not
we'll talk about
necessary
good
story.
times. Anyway, that's episode 17 Over the Hill podcast.
Damn, I was going to tell you about the time I got ran out the game that one time. But since we had it out, peace. Everybody. It was great.
Assalamu alaikum. Stop with the wave. Free surf.
Walaikum salam.
See what happened when Surf get locked up?
Exactly.